Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Spartan 117 Sierra 117, a.k.a. Master Chief, coming to you live on a lovely Wednesday. Because guess what, y'all? It's Halo Day around the globe. And today, we are jumping in to some Halo Infinite campaign. We'll be playing through the first couple of hours, so there won't be any crazy major spoilers for all of you, but you get to enjoy some sweet, sweet Halo gameplay with myself and my best friend, Kevin Coelho. Kevin Coelho, how are you? I want you to know, Kevin, you might not get this, but the Halo fans will get it out there. I'm Master Chief. You are my Cortana. You're my AI in the back.
You think I'm gonna go bad? Is that what you're saying?
You could go bad. You could go rampant. I don't know.
I've thought about it, if I'm being honest.
You know, just so everybody catches up in the Halo story, you know, Cortana is an 8-year-old AI. They start to go rampant at 7 years, so that means they get to kind of go weird. They break down a little bit. They might need a tune-up, or they might need to go. That's a normal thing. That's a normal thing in the Halo universe, y'all.
I feel like they could have fixed that. There's an oversight there.
You know, Kevin, in Halo 4, his goal is to go find Halsey to go get her repaired.
Oh.
Just catching you up on a little bit of light Halo lore.
5? Is this Halo 5?
This is technically Halo 6, y'all. This would be Halo 6 if we're counting down the timeline. There's technically some little iterations in the middle, but for the main titles, we'll call it, this is Halo 6 right here.
So what, like, did he fail? Did he not? What happened at the end of Halo 4? Give me all the deets, bro.
Halo 4, if I remember, Cortana runs away, and then Halo 5 is all about Chief trying to find Cortana, who is now out on the loose and going a little weird. She's going a little weird, Kevin. She's going a little weird. She's threatening to destroy the whole entire galaxy. She's either threatening Safe Haven or she's going to destroy the galaxy. It's a weird one. It's a weird one.
I don't know that these AIs are, the best if they go all crazy like that. It seems like maybe not a good idea.
Of course, welcome in, everybody. It's your boy Snowbike Mike here on a lovely Wednesday. It is Halo Day. It's December 8th, 2021, and we are here 20 years in the making, 6 years after Halo 5, and we are so excited to jump in and have some fun with all of you with the Halo campaign. It's something that I've already played through, so I already know what's going to go down, but I'm really excited to share all the fun with you. We're only going to play about the first 2, maybe 3 hours if we fill up the bar, but you won't get spoiled on anything crazy at all. I promise you. Of course, if you want to know, if you want to hear the full spoiler review campaign, you can go on over to youtube.com/KindaFunnyGames, or on your favorite podcast services around the globe. Look up the KindaFunny Games cast. Myself, Paris, Lily, Tim, and Andy all sit down to talk about our experiences on Zeta Halo. And guess what, y'all? I can't wait to hear about your experiences on Zeta Halo. Of course, Kevin, this is something near and dear to my heart. This is something special. I've told a lot of stories on the KindaFunny Xcast. I've told the stories on this as well, where Halo is something special to me. Halo is a franchise that is near and dear to my heart, from Halo 1, playing wizards with pistols only, hang 'em high, all that fun stuff, to Halo 2.
Wizards with pistols only.
Oh my God, Kevin. That Halo 1 pistol, bro, was the baddest thing on the block. It was so much fun. But then on the flip side, Kevin, Halo 2, the introduction of Xbox Live and what that brought, all of the memories, all of the screaming at the television, to Halo 3, Kevin. Halo 3, I was 18 years old. It was my first ever midnight launch that I went to all by myself.
No, he just.
Good afternoon, this is Mike Howard. How can I help you?
He's on a stream.
Hello? I don't know. They didn't want to talk to me.
I'm sorry, Mike. You just got a call from an unknown number.
Yeah. I answered all
and you thought, hey, let me stop mid-conversation.
Well, what if it's gonna be a great piece of content? Like when Nick answered, and he's like, "Stop calling me." You know what I mean?
Okay, first of all, that was an embarrassing piece of content that showed how weak we are as a company. Okay. Second of all, just keep being on stream. You're the only. How many cameras do you see on right now?
I don't know. I'm not looking at it. Is it just me?
Yeah. Well, I mean, is anyone else here?
It could have been great content. You don't know. You don't. Maybe they were calling me and they're like, Mike, I got a flat tire, but this phone call's coming from New Jersey. You got to come help me. Like, what if they needed my help?
What are you gonna
Kevin?
do? What, you're gonna stand up, leave, and go to New Jersey?
I could have helped them, Kevin. You never know.
Your whole city was on fire, and you're like, no. I have to do the stream.
I told you, Kevin, I was gonna do the stream.
I know.
And then we were gonna figure it out.
I'm aware. And then what did I say? I said absolutely not.
He said,
no.
Kevin did say, hey, maybe you pack it up. You have to leave, Mike. And I said, no, Kevin, I really want to be a part of it. I got to help the team. I got to be there. And both Kevin and Tim were like, no. And they pulled the plug on me, everybody, just so you all know. You all
Sometimes
pulled the plug on me.
you got to make the decision for the team member that just can't make the decision.
But back to the story. Halo 3, 18 years old, Kevin. It was my first ever midnight launch. I remember going to it as a senior in high school, going out there, buying the disc, seeing all of the kids super excited for Halo, right? There was an energy outside the local GameStop, and I'll never forget, there was a big line, but then also in the parking lot that went down into a parking garage, they had a Halo tournament going on at the same time, so you could hear kids screaming and yelling, having fun. I got my copy, ran home, definitely smoked a doobie, don't tell my mom, though, and then I played a bunch of Halo all night, Kevin. I played it all night, to the point where I went into the next day. We had film lit class, period 1, and she always showed movies. You know what movie she was showing? Because I'll never forget, Kevin. The Departed was the movie we were watching, right?
So good.
I remember walking into class being super tired, and I've told this story before. Right in front of me was a kid that I had never met in all 4 years of high school. I had seen him, but we'd never talked in our lives. And he had his head down. He was looking tired, and we connected, right? We looked at each other in the eye. He looked at me, I looked at him. He nodded and I nodded, and he was like, Halo? And I was like, Halo. And he was like, man, that stuff is good. I was like, dude, what a blast. What an awesome start to the campaign. It's like, I'm Brad and I'm Mike. And we shook hands and we became friends, Kevin. We became friends.
Are you guys still friends?
No, I lost it. Most people from that age, I don't talk to anymore. Kevin, I packed my bags and moved somewhere to a whole new place I knew nobody, knew nothing about, right? And I just started new. You know what I mean? I just started new, Kevin.
That's how it goes. Job right off the bat?
I got a job in early October. So I moved in September. I would have gotten my job at the job fair at Heavenly in October, and that's when I would have worked 3 days a week with school 4 days a week is how that went.
Oh, you were still going to school back then. Got it.
Oh, yeah. All 3 years that I went to school, I worked part-time. It was a fun time. It was a really good time. But back to the story. Then it went to Halo 3 multiplayer, Kevin. And this was at like peak winter into spring of senior year of high school. So all of my friends from AJ to Kyle to Nick to Joel Maloney Baloney all wanted to go out and party every single Friday and Saturday. And I was usually the DD, Kevin, because I was, smoking a lot of doobies. But a lot of people were out there yelling, Mike, come pick us up. Let's go to the party. But no, I was playing Halo 3 multiplayer. I couldn't leave, Kevin. I couldn't leave. Yeah, and so I was locked in on multiplayer the whole entire time. And they would call me every single night, screaming, yelling, Mike, it's been 30 minutes. It's been an hour. It's been an hour and a half. We're going to miss the party. Come pick me up. And I'm like, Halo 3, y'all, I got to keep playing.
So you were giving... So you're giving people rides and stuff, but you're also like putting them on hold because you're playing the games.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't want to drive because they were going to go out and, drink or do something illegal, right, at the age. But I wasn't. I wanted to play Halo instead, but I still came and got them. It might have been 11 o'clock instead of the 9 o'clock beginning like we agreed upon, but, that's how it went. And then, Kevin, it went from there to picking up everything, moving across the country to somewhere I've never been before, didn't know anybody. And just like all college dorm stories, I had my door open, I had Halo going on, and I met 2 good friends right there, friends for a lifetime. You know what I mean?
Were you in a dorm?
Yeah, we were in a dorm, but it's not a dorm. We actually had a hotel, Kevin, is where the college dorm here up in Tahoe was technically a hotel. So we had a pool, we had a hot tub, we all had our own hotel room. It was really dope.
I'm sorry,
Kevin.
What school did you go to?
I went to Lake Tahoe Community College. It was really dope,
okay.
right?
All right,
and my favorite was this guy, Joseph. Now we're just going on stories with Mike time. So Twitch chat, lock the F in. We're going on stories with Mike time, okay? So the guy who overseen this, his name was Joseph. And Joseph, we're going to have a great story after the year is done about Joseph because he was up to some shady shit. But Joseph was a nice dude.
What kind of shady shit?
Dude, Kevin, you won't even believe when I tell you what Joseph was planning to do at the dorms, right? But get ready for this one, right? So we all move in. Joseph, he's an older dude. He's a fun, talkative dude. He's giving us all the rundown. Hey, don't be doing dumb stuff in your dorm rooms. No girls in the hot tub, he used to yell at us, right? No girls in the hot tub. And
but
it's like,
community
I'm 18
colleges
years old.
typically don't have dorm rooms.
Exactly. That's why, Kevin, that's why we're going to see some shady shit later on, okay? Just so you know, we're going to see some shady stuff happen with this dorm room in a year from now, right? And so he goes, no girls in the hot tub, even though there was 2 girls that were in the quote-unquote dorms with us. So it's like, they're not allowed to come? But you know what he was meaning, right? And so
yeah, no banging
Joseph,
in the hot tub is what he's saying.
Pretty much, no banging hot tub. Joseph back then was really funny because, he knew we were just a bunch of hooligans, especially my friends, all a bunch of hooligans, right? And so Joseph used to look at us and go, don't make me, right? Like my dad used to do. He's like, don't make me karate chop you, Mike. And I was like, you can't do that, Joseph. The man, I swear to God, everybody, this dude, little tubby dude, right? He's probably about my height, maybe a little bit taller, kind of tubby, right? And I didn't think he could move. I was like, you don't got it like that. And it was me, Matt, and Ethan teasing him, laughing, right? This dude stood up, Kevin, lifted his leg up to neck high and karate chopped Ethan in the neck with his foot, with the back.
Okay, just so you know, that is a back kick. That is a back kick that he did.
He back kicked the shit out of my friend Ethan. It was incredible.
But just as a show of force? Just to
let him know he's not messing around, you know what I mean?
So he hit him. He physically assaulted him.
Just good job, karate.
Just to be like, just so you know, you know what I mean?
He's just letting us know, you know what I mean? Some playful banter, and we had a great year there. We had a lot of great stories that I can't wait to tell everybody one day. There's some great stories, but then since we're on story time, I might as well finish the story. So now, Kevin, it's the end of the year. I stayed during the summer, and that's when me and the family had the conversation of like, Mike, are you staying? What's the plan, right? That's when we locked in the home here that I currently live in, where me and the kids moved into that summer and into the fall. Well, get this, Kevin, right? So during that summer, Joseph started to act a little shady, shadier than normal, right? He started putting up, I swear to God, guys, you've never seen this before. He put up a metal sheet over the window as if it was the window curtain, but it was just a metal sheet, so you could never see through it up or down, right? It was like this really weird metal sheet, but you could see just a little bit through it, and you could tell pieces of the home were getting out of there, right? And so now the kids start to move in.
What do you mean pieces of the home were getting out of there?
So you could tell that like he was moving, Kevin. He was grabbing stuff and slowly moving, right? And so what had happened was
he's moving in, moving out.
He might be moving out, Kevin, with everybody's money. So what happened is now the second year kids are moving in, right? I'm meeting them. I'm like, oh man, this is so cool. Like you guys are gonna have a great experience. I'm moving down the road. Me and my friends loved it here, right? Like you're gonna love this, right? And then when I move a week later, Kevin, turns out Joseph took everybody's money and ran with his family, just ran away. And so now, since you said the school technically doesn't oversee the dorms, it has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, so technically it's not needed. You can just say the school doesn't oversee the dorms at all.
Technically, Kevin, the school doesn't see it. So now the school looks at him and goes, well, you're shit out of luck. Good luck. And so there's like 12 kids, Kevin, that have no money, no place.
How far in advance do these kids pay?
A lot of kids paid a lot, whether it be a full semester, whether it be the full year. A lot of kids were out a lot of money here. And so this guy, Karate Chopper, he's gone, Kevin. Him and his family just ran away,
So he also had a family.
Oh, he had a family. He had a family, bro. And we'll talk about that family too. Really fun. But the man ran away, Kevin.
Fascinating.
It was incredible, bro. The Karate Chopper, bro. And so these kids now have nowhere to go because the people who actually owned the hotel showed up and was like, hey, we don't have leases for you. You don't have any money. You got to go. And so I don't know what really happened with those 12 kids and what their living situations were, but I can tell you a lot of them all dead. A lot of them had to go. Nobody really stayed. And so it was crazy. It was a crazy experience. And that's the story of Joseph. But I guess some Halo? Y'all know the deal. It's Halo Infinite Day. We're going to have some fun. We're going to play the first couple hours of Halo.
Just happened. What are you, who is this? Who is the person's name?
Joseph.
No, but the what was the nickname you gave somebody?
Oh, the karate chopper?
What the fuck?
Which
telling
by
you,
the
Andy.
way, it was a high kick. He did a high kick, and Mike
High
calls it a
kick to the
karate
side of the
chop.
neck. The kid was as tall as you, Andy. The man lifted his leg up and karate chopped right down on
But
his
did he
neck.
do it
was
super
crazy.
slowly so it didn't hurt
No,
him?
no, it was fast. It was a
Did it
fast
hurt
moment,
him?
Kevin. I mean, I'm sure Ethan didn't feel good afterwards, but I think he held back a little bit.
Did you guys
know
all
what I mean?
just laugh, or like Ethan didn't?
Oh, we all
catch
laughed.
the
No,
kick and
everybody
flip him
laughed.
over?
Everybody laughed. No, Ethan was a little slow. I mean, Ethan was badass, but he was slow when it came to that. You know what I mean? He was slow when it came to that.
Sure.
You think you could handle it? You think you could you catching that kick?
You think I could have taken that?
I'm saying you catching the kick and give him a little leg swoop, drop. Him
Oh,
on the
I mean,
ground.
if I saw it coming, maybe. I mean, we weren't ready for it. We were all in the parking lot. Everybody was loose, having fun. We weren't ready for the man to just stand up and kick him in the side
How
of the neck.
old would you say this man was?
50s to 60s. He was old. He had gray
my
hair.
God.
He had silver
my
gray
God.
hair. He had a big old gut like my uncle, you know what I mean? And he got up with it. So yeah, that's the start of our stream today. Sorry we went on the rant. Hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, guess what? Here comes some Halo for all of you.
It's too late. It's over.
It's too late. You're stuck with it, y'all. You're stuck with it. So here's the deal. We're going to play some Halo Infinite campaign. The first couple of hours, Andy's here. Maybe we'll play some multiplayer in a little bit, but wanted to kick off with some first couple hours of gameplay on Halo Infinite because it is Halo Infinite game day. It's 6 years in the making. 343 is back with their third entry into the franchise. And of course, if you heard our review on the Kind of Funny Games cast, or if you've seen the reviews all around the globe on the media outlets, you know that a lot of people are really giving this a lot of praise. So you won't be spoiled. Nothing crazy will happen here at the beginning. We're going to be locked in and have some fun. And we'll get to show off the first part of Zeta Halo. And what I was going to really get to, Kevin, thank you for reminding me. Andy, what I was really getting to is
You're welcome.
Halo
Thanks for
Infinite
subbing,
reminds
you
me
bastard.
of the original trilogy. It reminds me, it takes me back to the day when I was a young kid playing these games, and all I wanted to do was play Halo all night and then go to school and talk about Halo with my friends and hear their experiences, hear the war stories from the ring with all of them. And that is what Halo Infinite is to me. And the cool part is with this semi-open world and the infinite sandbox that you're going to be in, we'll all have different unique adventures on the ring. And so what I really look forward to is all of your ring adventures. And I can't wait for you all to tell me once you jump into the awesome campaign and tell us all about the fun stuff. But let's jump in and have some fun. Everybody take a deep breath.
You're the only one who needs it.
Everybody take a goddamn deep breath for a second.
I'm winded from this story. I'm blown away.
Oh, Kevin, we have so many more stories. Oh my God, so many good stories to tell you, Kevin. So many good stories. Now, do I dare try? So, Andy, here's the deal. Do I dare try Legendary? The issue is I don't think you can switch the difficulty during gameplay ever. Like, once you click it, you're locked in for the rest of the experience here.
No way.
Seriously, like when I went to Heroic, I couldn't change it. I don't think you can change it at all. I think once you lock in, you lock in. And that might be normal for Halo, to be honest with you. So I think that might be how it goes. But I'll go back to Heroic again. I said in the review, I thought Heroic was still a little too easy. It definitely has moments where you'll, die a bunch, but I'm a badass. I'm goddamn Master Chief. Okay? They did the whole podcast like this, Kevin. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's a bad experience.
That's a bad
Was the
audio
audio bad?
experience.
I feel like the audio was fun.
I mean, I don't know. I couldn't hear it well.
Cause I tweaked the levels a little bit to try to counteract that, and I had one of them raise their mic. Gary raised his mic.
All right, this is it right here.
Just to be clear, I didn't recommend it.
Jace Lewin says I could barely understand it.
Would you humor me?
Are the bad aliens, or are we the bad guy?
We're the hero, always.
I need a hero.
Just
This
freaking
cutscene's
grappling
fucking
hook.
fire, dude.
That's cool. That was really cool way you whipped that up.
I love seeing the shield. It reminds me of Dune, Kevin.
How you were going to die.
Was that just Nad punches?
Oh,
Those
the
gut
chest,
punches.
How would you live your life differently?
Is that the
That's where I'd put you, Kevin. That's my AI. That's where I'd put you.
dude. Back of his head.
My name is Atriox, and I am the last face you will ever see.
Nah. Nope.
Look at that. What a blockbuster moment to kick it off right there, y'all. Oh my gosh.
It's fake.
Shout out to 343 for putting a good cutscene, quality cutscene. I always think about Mike playing like a Ubisoft game and it looks like you downloaded that shit off of Napster. Like the cutscene is always just really low quality.
33. Pressure building in lines 4, 17, and 33. Pressure building in lines 4, 7. Protocol accepted. Breach detected. Breach detected. Breach detected. Breach detected.
Did the master?
Hey, you and I got one of those.
Him?
Breach contained. Breach contained.
A couple of people in chat says that this looks different from the early.
Okay, Daddy's.
I love that. It makes me smile.
Does it look really different?
Maybe. Maybe.
Maybe, Kevin.
Show Daddy how big you
What
are.
the fuck does that mean? I don't like when you guys play these mind
Good.
games.
And can you sing?
Mary had a
Good singing. How about I miss you
I miss you.
and I love you.
I love you, Daddy.
Good.
Oh,
And you say, I can't wait to see you
transition.
again.
I can't wait to see you again.
Who the fuck's this guy?
That's how long he's been in space, Kev.
That's how long he's been out there, Kev.
You think he's got food and shit, or?
Yeah, he's got some rations. Got some calorie mates.
Oh, I got my calorie mates ready to rock.
There it is. You haven't eaten
Always.
it yet, huh?
No, I have the one I ate and then the one I'm keeping for my shelf.
Of course, you need that too. I forgot. God, Metal Gear's so good.
Tag designation friendly. Signal detected. Tag designation friendly. Signal detected. Tag designation.
This is UNSC Pelican Echo 216. Can you hear me? This is UNS.
Oh shit.
Come the fuck on.
See, it's got life support, or is it put it in like stasis? This is interesting.
Well, the suit jerks you off too, Kevin.
Get the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that some fan fiction they used to talk about, right? Or something weird like that, Andy?
for a bastard.
Yeah, it's one of those weird things, but it felt like I thought they put it in the novel at one point in one of the books.
Why would it need to do that?
Looks
He
the
needs to
main power
release
cells are
sometimes. It's
fried.
the big dog.
Auto shutdown. Triggering
Big
survival
dog
mode.
need a release.
Jesus Christ, Mike. I popped in and I had to see these moments, man. It's just too damn
You can
good.
hear me in there.
It's special.
I hope you're ready.
This was that moment where people were like, is it going to be one shot the whole entire time? And you were like, oh man, that would be insane.
Oh, that sound.
Yeah.
Yes! 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 We're going home!
I love his reaction when he goes,
Back, Chief.
"What's the
I'll be
mission or
right
whatever?"
to
And he
give
goes,
you power
"Mission."
into your
He
suit.
kind of does this like, "What are you talking about, Chief?" He has this facial
I'm seeing
this
fault on the
facial kind of
calibration matrix.
reaction he
At least I
does that
think
looks
it's a
so
calibration
freaking
matrix.
real.
Okay, follow the
Or
light.
mission statement or some shit like that.
Look up.
Somebody's cutting this dude's hair.
He's all by himself, bro.
But like, it's really nicely kept. You know, it's not like overgrown.
Oh, see that FOV is cranked.
Oh
dude,
my
right there?
god,
Oh my
Jesus!
God. So
Mike,
when
we
I
don't
played,
need it at 120.
when I played the game on whatchamacallit on the Xbox for the review, I did not have it cranked like that. So
95, do 95.
95. Oh, you changed it. Did you do the campaign like that? You changed it too?
Yeah, I play
Oh, wow,
campaign stuff
okay.
around 90 to 95, and then I'll do multiplayer like 105 to 110 or something.
Mike, Andy's still trying to click heads, even if it's against AI.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, dog.
All right, there we go. I just wanted to make sure we had some subtitles for everybody. They were asking. I couldn't pause during that big cutscene, unfortunately, y'all. I tried for y'all.
Man, look at you with your dual
Now let's look
PC
down.
setup. That's crazy.
Woo! You see this? Is it cranked? Is it cranked? Do you notice it? What's the video at? Should we crank this thing?
Well, no,
to
because I
11?
noticed your display monitor was your capture card. I was like, damn, what a baller.
Still haven't plugged in the
Monitor.
Monitor, I
God damn
got
it.
it.
You're supposed to do that yesterday, Mike.
I do feel like that's probably gonna break stuff. I hadn't thought about that before, but whatever.
Oh, it's definitely gonna break a lot of my things, but we're gonna figure it out together. Why are you looking at me like that, bro? Oh, I'm supposed to look down. Like, why is this dude looking at me like that? Let's get moving. So
Let's
in
try right.
every Halo, it starts like this,
Yeah.
where you look left or right. Because I've watched all the cutscenes the past 3 nights. I
Now
watched
left.
1 through 3 and then 4 and 5.
Your visor
And
feed and motor
it's
function seem
cool.
to be
It's cool that
operational,
everyone starts like this.
But it looks like there's a problem with the
Thanks for
servos in your
subbing,
hands.
you furry bastard.
Try moving it.
Leonard and L,
my
thank you
God.
for the
Stay
20
calm.
gifted subs.
You've been out there a while.
How long?
I know I saw something in here to check the diagnostics on your armor.
No way I detected Kevin.
Whoa, 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 easy there, big guy. You're not.
Status report.
Right here.
Status report. What?
What? I just love that.
There's something you need to see, Chief.
They really nailed this opening, man.
Fuck yeah, they did.
We lost. Lost everything.
I need to see Oscar Isaac play this dude in the movie.
There's nothing left for us.
Oh.
I don't think over here is. No, no, no. Not then. Not again. We need to run.
I need a weapon.
Weapon.
Yeah, he
This is all I've got.
It's enough.
Wait, what? What are you gonna do?
Improvise. Close the door.
Oh, the main batteries are shut down. We're stuck out here. You have one bullet against an entire army. What can you do on your own?
I told you. It's enough.
Come
So I
on.
see.
He's so cool, bro. So cool.
I love this moment here. Just kind of respecting the fallen.
They're powering up a stasis beam. We can't escape.
You work on the batteries. I'll buy us some time.
The percussion is in the background. Like I'm
Yeah.
gonna kickstart this shit off right here.
I'm about to make something special right now,
Yeah.
y'all. Get ready.
Yo!
I don't believe it. You made it.
You feel that in your stomach, man. Like a roller coaster.
Oh, then of course you get introduced to the scan right away. That's something you're gonna use a lot of, folks. You're gonna use a lot of
We can't go
that.
anywhere while that
There we
stasis
go.
beam is active.
Then we shut it down. Stasis beam, weapons, all of it.
What? How will you get back?
I'll figure something out.
The amount of fusion coils I tossed.
Isn't that the truth,
My
right?
primary way
Eliminate.
of killing shit just to see things fly. It's so good.
I have the audio right for everybody. I love these.
Oh, it's
grunts
wrong
when he's-
now. I think.
What'd you say?
Whatever you did to the audio, I think changed it for us now.
I turned it up or down. I turned it down a little bit, but I'm
It
turning it
seems
back up.
it seems
late now.
delayed.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? Watch this. That's what people have been telling me lately. Watch what I can do here. This is that.
It was
and then I
right.
put it on
Everything was
mute.
right before.
That's weird. How's that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now I just go through the capture card. That's been happening to me lately, so I'll figure it out eventually. But I don't know what got out of sync on that. Show you some cool stuff. Bang. I've mangled so many people, Andy. It's
Oh my
unbelievable.
god. I was just
Just-
mangling monster all over this goddamn campaign.
All right, have fun, y'all.
Hey, Tim. Have a great one.
Dude, this like the fidelity there is just so sharp and impressive.
Is exempt. We do not bow our heads.
That hologram.
Kneel before
It's Atriox. He led the attack on the Infinity.
together.
He was looking for something.
Together.
He
Lay down
killed everyone.
I know.
our creed.
We met.
So blind there. We met. Don't worry about it.
Showed us the way.
It's a fusion coil run, just so everybody knows.
Yeah.
It's a fusion coil
Yeah,
run.
fusion coil only.
Impossible. Your eyes deceive you, brother.
Now, Andy, how was Kind of Funny Games Daily today? Did you have a good time?
Yeah, good time, Mikey.
I like hearing that.
Hadn't been on.
Twitch chat, remember if you have any questions. Oh, can you change the difficulty? I don't think you can change the difficulty during gameplay. Unless I'm missing something, but I don't see anywhere where you can change that. And that happened to me during the my first run as well. Like, I don't see an area where you change the difficulty mid-game. I think once you pick it, you're locked in. Yeah, if you have any questions, let us know.
That's
in
so
the chat.
interesting.
Of course, me and Andy have played. I think that's how it always goes. I think you pick one and you lock in. I don't think you get to choose anything right there. People are asking what quality or performance. I'm just on whatever the PC spec. So this is my first time playing on PC. I bought it over on Steam because I wanted to play wanted to check it out on PC. Played everything on Xbox, and so now I want to play it on PC.
Yeah, Mike's just got everything cranked up to ultra.
Cranking it, y'all. Cool part here, this guy. Give him a little grapple tap right there.
Oh yeah.
And then what up, homie?
Grapple tapple. Mike, yeah, it is free through PC Game Pass.
Yeah, I know that, but I wanted it on Steam. I don't know why. So I got it on Steam. But yeah, it's on Game Pass for everybody, so there's really no excuse not to try it.
Yeah, Mike, I can tell you why. You were like, oh, you know what? Well, how can I spend money? There you go.
I gotta spend money.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shoot in the air.
Trying, bro. That's a tough shot. That's a tough shot.
That's it. That's it.
Oh, that thing's flying.
Good
Bro.
try.
That thing's flying, bro.
That's a good try, dog.
Mike wants to support the devs, obviously. I mean, I have thrown a lot of money at the microtransactions, so.
Yeah.
Y'all already know, baby.
Stand a chance against all this. The banished won already. We could be the only 2 humans left alive out here.
Then there's still hope.
My favorite is every cutscene, they'll show you with the gun you have in hand. So I'm gonna get better at having some cool guns for some different photos. Only downfall as well, Andy, playing on Steam, no screen caps via the controller like on Xbox. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And that's a downfall because this game doesn't have photo mode. So that is a little bit of a sad thing right there. Boy, I am getting those achievements though.
Those sound effects are so nice. Whenever you pick up those extra things, the other one that goes boop, boop.
Yes, that's the Spartan Core ones.
Those are so nice.
Yeah, those ones are very cool sounds.
Rendezvous with me at Bay 18. We're heading to the surface. Acknowledged. We're on the move. The rest of you Spartans, if you're not already off the Infinity, disengage and get to the lifeboats ASAP. With 4-1, we got a lot of personnel en route to Zeta Halo. What are you seeing out there?
Banished hardware's everywhere, in the skies and on the ground. Be ready for a rough landing.
You heard her. Stay safe. I'll see you on the ground, Spartans.
We're with you, Griffin.
Let's get it done.
I love the audio logs, Andy. I'm such a big fan of all the audio logs. They're well worth it to go find them. And once you hear that beep, right? You hear it in the distance, you immediately are like, I gotta go find this thing now. I gotta go find it.
How difficult did some of them get to find? Or some of them in crazy, like hidden crevices?
No, that's the skulls are the most crazy ones. I think you'll find all the audio logs pretty easy. There are some fun ones where like they're on top of a roof somewhere and you're like, ah, dang, I didn't even think that one. You know what I mean? Didn't even think about that. But like they tell you where all the audio logs are. Like if you look at your mini map, it says like, hey, this base has 2. Go get them. You know what I mean? So that's kind of nice. As opposed to the skulls, which are like truly hidden. I mean, come on, I'm Joe Montana out here, bro.
Yeah.
I'm Uncle Rico. Hey, give it a little scan. Dog, give it a little scan. I guess we're going back to the Mangler.
Always.
Love this ammo box stuff. This is new. I like this ammo box stuff.
So what are the type of ammos? We got kinetic, we got energy, we got shock, we got hard light.
And that, I think that's all of them. I think there's 4, maybe 5. I don't think there's like rockets.
Or plasma is what I meant to say instead of energy. Yeah, plasma, rockets would be kinetic essentially.
I don't know. I think they have their own.
A special kind of
thing. Because I remember having the rocket launcher, and I don't think they were eager to give you more rockets.
Yeah. Look at all of them just trying to dive away.
I know, it's so
cool. Those heads, baby. All right, Mikey, have fun.
Yeah, see you, homie. Have a great time. Oh, before you leave, really quick. People ask, Bear Baldy says, hey, Andy, have you found any skulls? How many did you find when you played?
I did not find any.
Okay.
Yeah, none at all.
I found 2. I found 2 skulls for me.
The whole way?
Yes. I didn't really look that hard for the skulls because they are very difficult to find and they don't show up on your mini-map. So it's very difficult to find them.
Got it. All right, bye, gamers.
See ya, homie. Kevin, it's you and I. You're my AI, and I'm your Master Chief.
What's up, dude?
Kevin, how you feeling after that burrito? Are you feeling good?
Oh, yeah, totally fine.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah, you can wait a week.
Turns out burritos, good for a whole week in the fridge.
Well, 5 days. 5 days in the fridge.
Okay, just keep them in the safety zone. Keep them in the temperature safety zone.
Yeah. For everyone that doubted it. And it had guacamole, I found out midway through eating it.
Oh, it had guac. And was the guac good? Did the guac
Yeah, it's fine. It's
still
fine.
do it? Still do the job?
It all did. It tasted good, and I enjoyed it.
The grunts are mean. They have a lot of dialogue that is nice and mean whenever they kill you, or even when they run away from you. It's a fun time. It's a fun time. Fusion coils only. Any percent run right now is what we're doing. And then if you want to just drop it, you can press Y on that. Just drop it.
Now, what are the fusion coils in this game?
Fusion coils are these big energy canisters. Think of them as red barrels in any other video games. You know what I mean? They're just exploding barrels.
Oh.
The hour approaches. Soon, the banished will stand victorious. Patriarchs, hear these words.
Oh, he's missing a finger, huh?
Even from beyond.
Yeah, they only have 4 fingers, these guys. 4 fingers.
Your will is served. Your forces occupy the ring. Within hours, it will be under our control.
See that guy on TikTok with 6 fingers?
Before your legacy.
Like a real human being.
They will.
No, why don't you bring it up for all of us? Let's take a look.
Praise and defy.
Oh, is it freaky or something?
I mean, it's just, you look at his hand and there's one more finger than there should be.
Where? On the pinky side or on the thumb side?
Thumb side, right in between there.
So right here.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you get any benefits from that? Can he do something more than I can't do?
Palm of basketball, like
he or she.
You know, he.
We have a new problem.
Or they. You know what I mean?
We?
I think it's
really. They can palm a basketball.
No, I'm just. That was a joke. That was a joke.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'll send it to you personally.
Okay, okay.
If I can find it.
Thank you to It's the Hitch for the Prime Gaming sub for 40 months. Haunted 20 for the Prime Gaming sub for 40 months as well. Did anybody check out the Halo content in Destiny? Looks like some really cool stuff added to that. Some old school pistol, little BR love right there. Very cool to see those two blending right there. Hey, chat, what game has the best enemy? Last of Us is my vote. Last of Us Part 2 is my vote. Okay, that's interesting. Alex, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 35 months. You rock. Remember, if you have any questions about the campaign, we won't spoil anything because, of course, this is the first hours of gameplay. You won't see any major spoilers. Of course, you can check out the review on youtube.com/KindaFunnyGames on the latest Games Cast with me and Paris, Andy, and Tim talking all about Halo Infinite. If you have questions, let me know in the chat. I'd gladly talk to you about it, and we'll have some fun. But this is Halo Infinite, mission number 1. And yes, I'm going to throw a lot of fusion coils because that's my thing, y'all. Like, if you're not throwing fusion coils, are you even enjoying the game to the maximum capability? Uncle Rico, bro, you one bad dude. Y'all hear that beep?
So that AI that he had in the beginning of the game, was that supposed to? Uh-oh, you were holding it.
He shot me. He shot my energy canisters. Right.
Yeah.
Say that one more time.
The AI, was that blood on the ground?
No, that was from the gun that he shoots. Shoots like a red goo.
Got it.
Red goo.
Work faster. These pelicans nearly on board and the power's still out. Don't let them get me.
See me lob that over the defense, get it right to the receiver there.
Yeah.
Okay, so the AI, Kevin, you want to know about the AI?
Yeah, the one that he had that's blank. Was that supposed to be Cortana, or was that just...
That is where Cortana would reside, yes.
So it wasn't the weapon or whatever you were saying earlier, the replacement one that he's had.
Correct. We have not met the weapon yet. All we have is me, Chief, and the pilot right now.
Oh, okay, weapons in this game, not number 5.
Correct. Yeah, Chief has always been with Cortana over the 20 years. Cortana gone missing, gotten a little weird in the 4 and 5 saga of 343. Of course, at the end of 3 as well. 4 and 5, and then at the end of 3, Cortana, you know, gets a little weird. If you haven't played the games, of course, you can go check them out. But Cortana has a problem towards the end of it all, of the original trilogy. Rampancy's a bitch. Yes, that's the word they use, Kevin, is called rampancy. So the AI will go rampant after 7 years because they're not built to be longer than that. Mike, is keyboard mouse easier? I am on Steam because I want to try it on keyboard and mouse, so we will check that out. For me, Halo Infinite multiplayer is all about controller right now. It just feels better.
But you're not on keyboard mouse now.
Not right now. Not this particular moment, no. Because you know what? When I'm streaming, Kevin, I feel like when I get in keyboard and mouse mode, I have to now lower my chair. So, like, I'm down here and, like, does this look good? You know what I mean?
You could angle your camera down.
No, I don't like the angle. I like a nice straight shot.
There is a weird amount of, like, space on the tippy top there. Like 6 inches. That top.
When I go down?
No. Right now, that top triangle, yeah.
You don't like the top triangle? You want it cut off here?
Yeah, well, I'd like to see it.
Well, you know what the issue is, Kevin? You can't.
Can't see
the
it.
TV I have, the monitor I have, this is it. This is as low as the camera will go. It's literally resting on the monitor.
Well, you could angle it down.
No, I don't want the angle down. Then I don't like it down because then you're looking at my forehead. It doesn't look right. It doesn't look right. It's all about the shot.
I have the angle down. It's fine.
It's all about the, you know, the shot. The shot.
Too many things. Too many things.
Sound design is killer in this one. Spoiler cast when Gary beats it. We'll have a spoiler cast on the Xcast for sure. Maybe this episode. Next episode, I'd like to do it about Game of the Year talk, but we'll see because we only have about 2 weeks left here on KindaFunny before we go off to holiday break. So we'll see.
I can't wait.
I'd love to do a spoiler cast before we leave. So we'll see what we can do.
9 days. Mike, you think about that? 9 days, and it's over.
Requires a hack.
9 days.
Okay. And you can do that?
No. New plan. Scuttle the ship.
You are going to destroy this ship? With us in it? I'm going to die here.
This guy's real scared all of a sudden.
There are cooling pipes running towards the main engines.
You notice that?
I'm gonna warm things up.
Yes, Kevin. So the cool part about this whole thing and, you know, the cast and crew, right, is the different feels. You've heard it in all the previews and all the reviews of, like, Chief is a battle-hardened warrior. He's been there, done that. He saved the universe many of times throughout our 5 campaigns. Oh, he saved the universe, Kevin. It's not just the galaxy. It's not just the planet. He has saved the universe, right? And so he's a battle-hardened soldier. And then you compare that to our new AI, who is totally new and green, the weapon, which we'll find eventually. And then, of course, the pilot, who was like, hey, bro, I'm all alone. I've been stuck in this, you know, Pelican for however long, and I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go back to my family. I want to survive. And we're like, guess what, bro? We got to finish this fight. You better be here.
No more fighting, bro.
Get out of my way, bro.
I wonder how long these Pelicans, how much food they have in them for for long-term storage.
How much do you think? Let's talk about like a normal transport flight. How long do you think those have?
I can't imagine that. I mean, depending on, well, maybe the Pelican can move a lot of people, in which case it would make sense for them to have food for a couple days for a lot of people, and if there's only one person left on it, then, you know, that'll last a lot longer.
Pelican hold probably up to, it looks like 12 maybe. Twitch chat, let me know, Twitch chat. How many people do you think the Pelican can hold? Because there's definitely 2 up in the front, and then maybe 4 to 6 on either side. I'm gonna put a safe number of 12. I'm gonna go with 12.
Yeah, so if they've got 3 meals for him, we're talking about 12 times 3, 36. That's a month worth of food. And if he's like trying to space it out to begin with, only eating a meal and a half a day, you know, it's 2 months worth.
The little things, all waiting.
2 months? 2 months, you think?
Let them get me, please.
Matrix sequels are mad underrated. It's one of the worst statements I've ever heard. Matrix sequels are some of the worst movies ever made.
Are they really, Kevin? For real?
Oh my God, terrible. I mean, you heard us. No one liked it.
I'm just absolutely nasty as Master Chief,
I
y'all.
agree. I rewatched the Reloaded last night, and it's not horrible. Okay, my guy. Yeah.
It's not horrible. He says it's not horrible.
All right, somebody just got banned in the chat. That's you know, the punishment. The first one's stupid. No way they aren't that bad. All right, well, you guys could. Okay.
I'm gonna try to get it through this little tight squeeze right here, the ultimate quarterback throw.
No,
didn't work. It's too tight. It's too tight.
Escalator boy, thank you for making it clear you have bad opinions on movies. I will keep that noted in my head.
Okay. Fire up those engines.
Does he have his bad opinions about movies as I do, Kevin?
Yeah, he's coming over here trying to get me all worked up, talking about Last Jedi. Do you know that I had such a problem with Last Jedi that I developed hives?
You've told me that, Kevin. You told me that.
Report. The Spartan.
Quinn, you watched the second one.
Something better. The Master Chief returns. We thought you dead, tossed into the void. Yet here you stand.
Cruella. All right, that's
call you their savior. Covenant, demon, the banished, prey. Destroy this craft if you must. It matters not. The banished will hunt you down, pursue you wherever you run.
So Josh, he just started a campaign. So 0 hours in.
No.
The banished.
Well, he knows you. He knows all about you.
For
You need to
the
hurry.
people.
Get back here. I don't know how long this ship will hold together.
The people asking about the hives. What happened is that I had no one that I could talk to about.
Saw it early.
Yeah, I saw it early with Paula and a bunch of ILM people, and they were all like, "Oh yeah, cool, interesting, look pretty," and it's like, "Oh, it's arguably the prettiest Star Wars movie." I think an argument could be made for that. But that being said, oh man, a lot to turn down.
You want me to turn the game sound down?
No, I got it. Are you good?
Okay.
Is it super loud on your end?
No, because now I'm controlling it on 2 separate panels, so I can't hear what they're hearing. It's whatever sound I want it to be on my end.
Perfect.
So you guys just tell me if you want that game sound down. Because I'm running the sound through video capture on OBS instead of through the mixer because y'all said it was delayed.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yeah. Bedrock Feet, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 6 months. Thank you so much for the support. Right now, it is the top of the hour, which means it's time to run another block of Twitch ads. Remember, if you are subscribed at the tier 1 through 3 level, or if you have Amazon Prime, you got Prime Gaming, and you can subscribe totally for free. It's going to get you ad-free viewing. It's going to get you awesome emotes, and you get to play games with us when we open it up, just like we are with Halo multiplayer. We've been having a ton of fun with all of you. Think about supporting the channel by subscribing, and if you can't subscribe, don't worry. Just watch this block of Twitch ads. You'll be right back, and you'll enjoy the Halo Infinite campaign with all of us. Let's run it up.
Let's run it up.
I guess not, actually. Well, let
No,
me
I
run
already
the
ran
ads,
it.
Joe.
I ran it.
Oh, Kevin read the ads, actually. Okay, cool. Oh!
Oh.
Oh my God! That, whoa, that came out of nowhere right there. Absolutely murdered me. Gonna step back a little bit before it kills me.
Oh man, Escalator boy, you saying a lot of stuff. I don't think J.J. Abrams was the problem. I think the problem was that Rain wanted to answer a lot of questions that I don't know. The real problem is they didn't have a plan from the beginning. They should have sat down and been like, this is the story. A really solid outline. And instead they wanted to go with 3 different directors to make something different. And the reaction was so visceral with Rain that they were like, you know what? Let's dial it back. I think JJ can fix this. And he tried to. And it's not, it did not work out so great.
That happens every time. What a weird hitch that is.
Yeah.
You think this disruption will be enough?
It is pronounced Ryan, my bad.
Victory is already ours. So, run, Spartan. We will meet.
It's crazy. I love all of his other movies, though. All of them.
Who?
What's his name? Ryan Johnson? No,
People calling him
Ryan's-
Ryan instead of Rain. Yeah.
No. It is Ryan. I got it wrong. Knives Out is so good. It's really, really good. Such a good movie. The Matrix trilogy is big brain and anime with the people.
On my way.
I think that's what it wants to be. I think the huge issue, and we talk about this on the show, is that like they wanted to do the Matrix and like the success they got the trilogy, and clearly it wasn't all planned out that way. They're trying to figure it out on the fly. Whoa.
There's a big escape sequence as the big banished ship starts to go down because we've blown it up instead of just turned off the tractor beam. So this is like your first big escape sequence in mission number 1. It's big, it's beautiful, it's cool.
What game is this? Asks Turquoise.
What game is this? Halo Infinite, my friends.
Yeah. It's out today, my guy.
I think I'm going a little faster than it wants because I know it, but we're moving.
Okay, so 90 seconds till full charge. I hope this place holds together.
God, I really hope Dune
Absolutely
is good.
dominate that.
I hope Dune stays good.
Yeah,
I really
Dune was dope. I liked
really
Dune.
like that movie. I hope we get a second movie that's great. I hope the show is awesome. I hope we get 15 years of Dune. Some crazy shit in that story. Leto the second and the God Emperor. Oh. So they had captured the Pelican in the start of this, right?
Correct. Yep. There was the banished warship found them out in the wreckage of what was that big battle with the UNSC Infinity, and so they found them out in the wreckage, tried to tractor beam them into the ship, and that's when Chief was like, "I need a weapon," and he handled business.
I need a weapon. Oh, God, Mr. Proton. Yes, I agree with you 100%.
You still with me?
I'm here.
Tenet is so good.
Okay, give me a second. I'm coming to get you.
We got
So
a
they-
new mission there, Kevin. You saw that in the head.
Yeah,
Right
yeah,
there.
yeah.
The hood said you got to go find the weapon.
Welcome back, Chief.
The halos are
Let's get out of here.
weapons, right?
Halos are weapons, yes. They're like a big defense system, but yes, they are a massive weapon to destroy the flood and really the food for the flood. Supposed to just kill everything
Eradicate
around. Yeah, exactly.
the-
So because
the world
the
around.
flood eats people and all human beings or all
Yeah,
living things.
simulates
So
everything.
just bang, takes it all out. No chance for them to survive.
Because the flood
hate
is,
this.
is bad.
That loading screen sucks.
Why? It was so
It-
quick.
It's just so generic looking.
Infinity. Class. Supercarrier. Crew size. 7,150. Not found.
Near field perimeter scan.
1,986. UNSC tags detected.
Status.
Deceased.
Everybody's dead.
But only 2,000 of them? Is that what they said?
The Master Chief.
Yeah, we'll see where maybe they made somewhere.
Assured us of his death.
Yeah,
Are you not
maybe.
angered? No. I feel invigorated. You promised us revenge, superiority, renewal. He threatens everything. Do you question my leadership? Atriox's vision. Atriox is dead.
Hab.
His fault that we are
Not really a
stuck
weapon,
here.
more of a last resort, but
Will
bad
never
intentions can use them as a weapon. Sure, but I feel like that's the same could be said about nuclear bombs, you know?
Not the Covenant. Not the Prophet.
Prophets. Remember them?
No. Oh. Uh-oh. You think that's hot?
This ring will.
No, I don't think they're hot.
It's like steaming though.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like maybe, but like I think the whole place is steaming.
Blade Master.
Look how dope his armor is, Kevin, with the black and red. Ugh.
Yeah, it looks good.
From a distance.
Beer Baldy, if you need help with the snack of choice, let us know. We can give you some advice.
We're good. Mike and Kevin are the go-to snack people, just so you know. You know what I mean? We're the go-to snack.
Physically. What did I say? I'm sorry, guys. I'm not listening to most of the stuff I say. You know, I'm in and out.
Armorlink connection requested.
Accept.
Encrypted message found.
Read.
Attempting decryption. Decryption failed.
You look so good.
Message source.
Triangulation in progress. Triangulation in progress.
We're done, right, Chief? If we stay out here any longer, they're gonna come back. They'll find us and they'll kill us. What is it you're searching for?
Match found. Signal located. Waypoint uploaded.
There's nothing there.
Mike,
You're
how
looking
tall
in
is
the wrong
Master
direction.
Chief? Do you know?
We need to go home.
6+ feet tall.
Plot the
Maybe
waypoint.
7 feet. I think they say he's
Do it.
definitely very tall.
I'm looking it up.
7 feet in armor. Yeah, I think he's
Why would
6
we go
foot,
down
7 feet in armor. Sounds about right.
The banished plan to wipe us out. All of us.
7'4".
7 feet, yeah,
we can
about
stop
7
them
feet.
on our own?
6 feet 10 inches without.
Nice. Yeah, he's a big dude.
So still very tall on his own.
I told you. We lost. We need help, not heroics.
No. We do our duty. Protect humanity, whatever the cost.
Oh my God, it's so dope, bro.
Entering atmosphere. Autopilot disengaging in 5.
We have a new mission, soldier.
8-Bit Louise, I'm probably not going to play Halo's campaign.
How many guns do you need? What is wrong with you? Remind me to never pick up a Spartan. This is a terrible idea. They're coming for us. All of them.
So is Shaq taller than this guy? Shaq?
No, I don't think so. I think Shaq is smaller. Yao Ming might be taller than him though.
Shaq is 7'1", so yes, he is
Yeah,
in fact
so-
taller than Master Chief.
No, Master Chief is taller than Master Chief, or Master Chief is taller than Shaq. I thought he was 7 feet in the armor.
In the armor,
He doesn't
yeah, and
leave.
Shaq,
he doesn't
Shaq,
leave the armor, Kevin. He doesn't. he
Shaq
don't
is
leave the armor.
7'1", so.
Oh, he's
Master-
just 7 foot even, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh wow, really? Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so
You talk
Shaq
about
is
the second
7
one, though.
feet and 1 inch. Where did he go? Who knows where he went? So I stood next to Shaq once, and it was, oh man, it was insane. The man is fucking tall, but I guess that would be the height roughly. I mean, an inch shorter than Master Chief would be. That makes sense. That makes sense. A lot of human being. When he grabbed Andy's head, it reminded me. It was just. I want to say it was around when the Viper had been crushed by the mountain, and it just for a moment I was like, oh my god, if he wanted to, he could just. You know what I mean?
That was such a
Shaq
great
is-
moment. The Viper. All right, so now everybody, we're on the course to go find a weapon. What is that weapon? We're gonna find out, y'all.
So the armor only really makes him 3 inches taller, huh?
Oh, really? That's all? That's not that big.
Yeah. Thor in chat asks, "What's for lunch?" Mike, what do you?
What is for lunch today? I'm gonna have a spicy hot pot chicken hot pocket, Kevin. It's not
Wait, actually-
barbecue, but it's a spicy hot pocket, spicy chicken hot pocket.
Really quick to jump back to a conversation we had, I think
Well, yeah,
off air
talk to me.
yesterday. How
Uh-huh.
was the vegetarian chicken California pizza kitchen?
So the fake chicken pizza, the plant-based chicken pizza, Kevin, surprisingly, not that bad. You're right.
I told you.
It's hard
It's
to
all so
determine
processed.
if it's chicken or not chicken. It was so fake anyway. So yes, it was good. I really eat that pizza because I like the barbecue, Kevin. I'm a big sucker for barbecue chicken pizzas, even though I think I just like the barbecue base, really, is what it is.
That's interesting. I'm not a big fan of the barbecue because a lot of times they'll put no red sauce or less red sauce. And I really like the marinara when it comes to
See, I think they don't put any red sauce is the catch. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's just
Yeah.
a big replacement for it, which
Yeah.
I think is why I like it because it's just kind of it's just a nice change up. It's not it's not the dream, right? Like, oh, I'm only gonna eat that without the red sauce, but I do like it every now and then. I think it changes it up. Did I ever tell you about my Mexican style pizza that I used to make?
You mentioned it briefly, but why don't you give us another little rundown?
Oh my God, can I tell you about it, Kevin? So you remember I worked in the restaurant industry for a long time.
Yeah,
For
yeah,
my
I
whole
remember
adult
well.
life, it was my first and only job, right? But I was always a front of the house guy. I don't really like cooking. It was never a passion of mine. But you know, I got the munchie meals, Kevin. You know me. I can
Yeah, I
whip
know.
something special up if it's time. And a pizza that I always grew up with that I absolutely loved was Red Baron Mexican style pizza. I don't know if you've ever heard of that or
I'll
tried
Google it.
that,
I'll
but the
Google
Red
it.
Baron Mexican style pizza slaps. It slaps, y'all. So when I was out there cooking up for the stream, I thought, you know, or for the team up at work, I was like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna show them the Mexican style pizza that I used to love back in the day, and we'll see if people like it. So what I did was, is me and my good friend Matt back in the kitchen, we whipped it up. So what we did was we took a little red sauce, but we put chipotle. We put a chipotle base. So it was a chipotle red sauce base on the
That sounds
bottom of
really
the
good.
pizza, right? It's very good. Nice little kick to it, Kevin. Still a little taste of the red sauce, but hot. It was hot. It was nice and spicy. So then I get you a 5 cheese blend, Kevin, a little Mexican style blend of cheese. Put that on. Then in the background, I'm flipping up 2 burgers, right? I got 2 burgers with some seasoning on that. They come hot and fresh off of the grill or the flat top. You crumble it all up, sprinkle it on top of the cheese. Then after that, we put it through. So it goes through now. When it comes out piping hot, I have some chopped lettuce, some chopped red and green peppers, some chopped red onion. Sprinkle that on top, Kevin. Now, the piece de la resistance is you tell me what kind of chip you like. So I would bring out 3 different kinds of chips: Flaming Hot Cheeto, Spicy Dorito, and Cool Ranch. Now, my preferred, I really liked Cool Ranch, but the nacho cheese and spicy cheese Dorito were probably the best. So I take the bag, I freaking smash it up, and then I put the little crumbles right on top. And then you're thinking, damn, Mike, that sounds like a dope pizza. Well, let me take it to the next level because I know y'all love pizza with ranch. Well, let me tell you about pizza with sour cream. So I put sour cream dipping cups out there, and you could dip that, bang, killing it, y'all. And so the best part is that we had the head chef, Chef Pete, and Steve, my other boss, They always used to tease me like, Mike, this stuff is the worst. Nobody will ever like it. And I used to cook up a bunch of them and give them to the employees, and all of them would be like, yo, this is good, Mike. This is awesome. And they were like, oh, we should put this on the menu. And I used to look at them and be like, I know. You know what I mean? I know, Kevin. I know.
Did they put it on the menu?
Oh, no, hell no. They wouldn't do that. But we did a Big Mac pizza we put on the menu that I made. We made a Big Pack pizza, sesame seeds. Oh my God. Big Mac pizza was dope. We also did another fun one. Me and Matt back in the day, we did a Hawaiian roll with turkey, a nice little, was it aioli? I don't think it was aioli. We made some really good turkey sliders, me and him. But yo, I'm telling you, dude with 6 cats, the sour cream with this Mexican style pizza was banging. It was actually the way to go over ranch. I'm telling you, you'll love it. You'll love it.
Wild. I'm so hungry now.
But yeah, the coolest part was working in, having the kitchen right there to go in at any time, Kevin, and just eat and cook whenever you wanted. Like, my God, I used to smack chicken tenders all day long. French fries, you name it, I had it, bro. Burgers on the reg. Chicken sandwiches, chicken pickle, all the time, bro. A little chicken pickle.
Chicken pickle? What does that mean?
Just a little chicken crispy chicken breast, crispy chicken, mayo, pickles. That was the sandwich. Just a little chicken sandwich that you would get like, Popeyes and stuff. Oh my God, this guy's got me, bro. How is this screencast coming? I don't know. You got a screencast, Kevin, that I don't know about?
I think they're trying to, because we keep talking about movies.
Oh, okay. What movie have I watched lately, Kevin? I've just been watching Seinfeld nonstop, to be honest with you.
Oh, wait, no, they're talking about Hawkeye.
Hawkeye is litty.
Yeah, so I screwed up. I forgot. We did Hawkeye right
Kevin,
before
you didn't
Games
watch
Daily.
it.
Hold on.
Yeah, tell me.
We did, so we went right into Games Daily, and I forgot to upload it. So it has been uploaded. Hopefully, in the back end, Cool Greg is taking care of all of it. I mean, I know he is.
Because I was worried, Kevin, because you were like, "Hey, I can't watch this late at night. I have to watch it in the morning." So I was worried you were gonna say, "Oh, I didn't watch it."
No.
Then I would have been heartbroken.
I watched it, very much enjoyed it. If you want to hear us talk about it, go check YouTube. Just hit refresh for the next hour and a half. It'll pop up.
Keep hitting refresh. It will pop up eventually, y'all. You know what else I really liked, Kevin, back in the day? What I would do is I'd get a big old salad bowl, right? And I'd chop up a bunch of chicken tenders, throw it in, get some Frank's Red Hot, and just drizzle that.
Yeah.
Shake it all up. And then I
Shake
just straight up eat the chopped up chicken tenders. Just that.
That's good
Bang.
stuff. That's good
Doesn't
stuff.
need any. Oh my God, bro. What a great time to be alive.
I kind of want to try to make chicken tenders in Joey's little oven thing
Air
that she
fryer.
has. Air fryer, thank you.
My girlfriend says the air fryer is the real deal. Bought it for her for her birthday last year. She loves it every single day, Kevin. You should have one of those. You just don't got the kitchen space, so why don't you have one?
Well, yeah, that's part of it. But I can't get past the fact that, like, an air fryer is just a convection oven that's smaller.
Oh, okay.
But also, Joey has one, and she says I'm free to use it whenever.
You just walk downstairs and hit it.
I was blown away. I used the air fryer to make the pigs in a blanket. And I'll tell you right now, if you were here right now, I'd be making pigs in a blanket for sure.
No doubt, Kevin. Remember when Andy and Nick told you just to whip up a bunch, and you were like, I don't know?
Well, first of all, I didn't realize how easy it was. Second of all, it sounded like so many, but then I quickly found out, nope.
It's never so many. It's never enough.
But I did it. I did what they said. They were right.
They were so right. They always know. Look at me just taking y'all around Mission 2 right now. I'm just giving it to you. I'm on Legendary mode. No problems, Kevin.
Oh, yes? Legendary mode?
Yeah, no, this is heroic. You're right. This is heroic. I should have clicked on Legendary to see what happens.
It would have been too hard.
It might have been. Don't forget, Twitch chat, when you use the mangler, there is bullet drop. So you see it starts to drop down. So you got to adjust. You got to adjust with it, y'all, just so you know.
The mangler.
A mangler.
I used to have a microwave toaster combo. Whoa, that's great. Wow. Could you preset it to do stuff? Because a lot of times, here's what I do when I get the little Trader Joe's pizzas. What I do is I pop them in the microwave for 1 minute and 30 seconds each. Then I pop them in the toaster oven. What the fuck are you making faces for?
Is it a big pizza or is it a mini pizza?
No, what did I said the
I've
Trader
never had
Joe's
Trader
mini
Joe's. I've
pizzas.
never been to Trader Joe's.
Mini-
I've only had
they're mini
Trader Joe's
pizzas.
cookie butter.
They're
They're mini pizzas?
They're mini pizzas, so they're only like 3 or 4 inches. 4 inches.
Oh, okay. That sounds kind of dope.
Yeah, so you throw them in the microwave a little to get them defrosted, and then you throw them in the toaster oven, and that gets them perfect.
Nice and crispy.
Perfect. It's nice and crispy.
I don't have a toaster oven. I just have an oven now.
Well, the toaster oven, I mean, we have an oven too, but we also have a toaster oven, which is slightly smaller. Smaller in shape.
Aren't they the same things, though?
No, the toaster oven is like a little, you can put like 4 pieces of toast in there.
Oh, okay.
Or like half a burrito, which is what I did yesterday.
Oh, or half a burrito, y'all.
You've never been to Trader Joe's. That's fascinating. Don't they have a Trader Joe's up there now?
No, down in Carson. We got a whole paycheck now. We got a whole paycheck.
Oh, wow. Look how fancy you guys are.
Dude, we are fancy with whole paycheck. You go in there and I tell y'all that I shop at the second most expensive Rayleigh's in the country, but I go into whole paycheck and I'm like, oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, whole paycheck. But I freaking love it because you feel so bougie. I feel
Wait,
so
do you
bad
actually
and
shop
bougie.
there? What do you buy there?
At Rayleigh's or at whole paycheck?
Whole paycheck.
Whole paycheck, I usually
Whole
just
Foods.
go in for the hot food when I'm in the mood. You know what I mean?
I
Because they got
see,
the
I
hot
see.
food bar.
Yeah.
That's the only time I go into whole paycheck. Other than that, I look at all that stuff and I'm like, ooh.
There's a
Your boy
cheese
Snowbike Mike, I like to pretend I'm bougie, but I ain't bougie like that.
There's a cheese they sell that is has truffle added into it, the middle of it, and it is one of the greatest. I think I could say with confidence it's the greatest cheese I've ever had. Just get that and a baguette, and I just eat the whole damn thing.
Oh, a little
Some
baguette.
pate to rub on there.
I mean, everybody, let's all agree really quick. The Mike and Kevin streams, the best streams. Can we all take a moment and just agree that when it's Mike and Kevin and we're just vibing with all of y'all, it's the best streams. It's the best streams. You know what I mean? Come on now. It's the best stream. Where we at right now, Kevin? We filling up this bar? We gonna go
No.
for the
We're about
extra
a quarter.
hour
We're
today?
about a quarter right
Oh
now.
my
We're not
God.
going for the extra hour.
Twitch chat, you don't want to play Halo with me and Kevin? You don't want to make this happen?
An hour left right now on the stream.
Okay,
But I'm
we got
having
an
fun.
hour
I'm
left
having
on the
fun.
stream. I'm having fun. Remember, Twitch chat, that if you want to support the team here on KindaFunny, if you want us to go for that extra hour on the live stream, you can support by hitting that follow button, which is totally for free. You can drop bits in the chat. You can subscribe at the tier 1 through 3 level, or always remember, if you, your mama, your daddy, your auntie, your uncle, your dog walker, your AI in the back of your head, or your best friend, Master Chief, have Amazon Prime, you got Prime Gaming, and you get awesome rewards with Prime Gaming, like Prime Gaming rewards. Each and every month, Amazon and Twitch are tag teaming up to give you free games, awesome cosmetics for in-game stuff, and in-game currency for certain games. So take advantage of the free stuff they're giving you. And on top of that, of course, you can also have one free sub each and every 30 days. You can subscribe to any broadcaster here on Twitch. So take that money from Jeff Bezos and give it to
Thanks
the
for
people
subbing,
you
very
love.
bastard.
Maybe it's us. Maybe it's Tam. Maybe it's Andy Cortez. I don't know. But use that free sub each and every month. And of course, we thank all of you for your support, like Super Bugs with the 100 biddies, Ant-Man 0208 with the bit, Cab. Can we get a proper pronunciation for Cab? Cab PQ? I think it might be Cab PQ. Or is it Cabbage Patch? Do you think it's Cabbage Patch, Kevin?
No.
I always like to just mispronounce people's names. You know that. But I also like to know. You know what I mean? I try. But I'm also bad at it, Kevin. You know what I mean? I'm going to make sure.
Action Dotson in the chat says, I like the show with Nick, too. He's old, and that's chill AF.
I like him, too. Yo, shout out.
Thanks for
Shout
subbing,
out right
you
there. I
furry
like that
bastard.
one. Snowbike Mike gifting 5 tier 1 subs. P. Wendell gifting a tier 1 sub. Let's fill up this bar and have some fun. 1 full hour left on the stream. Let's make it 2.
Thanks
Let's
for
play some
subbing,
Halo.
you furry
Celebrate
bastard.
Halo Day with all of us. Of course, it's Mike and Kevin on the 1s and 2s. We would love to talk with all of you. So please feel free. Ask us any question under the sun. You will not be spoiled during today's stream because it's the first hours. Okay, it's the first hours of gameplay. You're not going to lose anything. You're not going to miss out on anything. You just have a fun time to talk Halo and talk about life with me and Kevin, and truly and honestly best friends. It's the best. This is a game that's very important to me, something that I love, and I love hanging out with my best friend Kevin. You know what I mean, Kev Dog?
Fuck yeah, man.
You know what I'm talking about, Kev Dog? Now let's have some fun, y'all. Voice actor that is highlight in this game. I mean, of course, it would have to be Master Chief and the weapon who used to play Cortana, right? Jennifer Hale and Steve Downs. There we go. Mike got it. I didn't even have to look that up.
Wait,
I got it.
The weapon
I got
is
that.
still Jennifer Hale?
Yeah. I believe. You can discount double check me on that, but I'm pretty sure I'm right on that one, folks. So, like, don't try it. Don't try me. But, like, try me because I could be wrong. So, make sure I'm not wrong. This is called Forerunner tech, Kevin. This is like a Forerunner installation. You'll see this in a lot of Halo games. This is like this really futuristic, kind of super silver and gray areas.
Yeah,
This is Forerunner stuff. Forerunner.
What are those things? This is Forerunner, right? I've heard the stories, but man, this is crazier than I imagined.
Forerunner.
Dumb question. How do you know this isn't a trap?
I don't.
Great. I hope this weapon of yours is worth the risk. I'm reading multiple enemy ships heading this way. Too many. We're running on that.
Oh.
Got a little audio dropout. Who knows? Jen Taylor. Thank you, Snuggle Grumps. There we go. See, I knew the Twitch chat would help me. Thank you, Snuggle and CK.
What happened?
Oh.
Where is Cortana?
Where's Cortana, Kevin?
The rogue AI known as Cortana is gone. She's been deleted.
Wait. Has it been 6 months?
By you?
That's what she said.
Of course not. Did you hit your head or something? Don't you remember? My instructions were to enter this installation, imitate Cortana, and lock her down for retrieval. Yours were to take her back to the Infinity for deletion. So if it wasn't you... Okay then. There's something else. On successful deployment, my deletion routine was supposed to complete. Still here.
Good.
Good. My programming failed. I'm not supposed to be here. You need to delete me.
No.
No. I was created for one purpose, and that purpose is no longer needed. My mission is over.
We have a new one. Thanks for subbing, you furry bastard.
We need to make sure they don't.
First of all, what's a banished? Second, you may have noticed that a significant piece of this installation has been damaged, making that impossible. And third, to fire this ring, they would need an activation index. Cortana had the index. I had parts of it as well.
Something stopped your deletion. We need to find out why.
But this wasn't the mission.
The mission's changed. They always
Oh
do.
my God, Kevin.
Are you sure?
Killer line. This is me putting you in my skull right now.
So are the AIs a Forerunner thing?
No, the AIs that you see with Cortana were created by Halsey, who is the leader and creator of the Spartan program. So she created Cortana,
She
and
did
she
that
created
song,
all
right?
the Spartans. Yes. We like that Halsey song.
No.
But those things that are floating around, the Forerunner chips, look a lot like the AI chips.
Yeah, maybe, I guess. You know what I
You know,
mean?
and
It's
they've
all
got a little
futuristic
person on
tech.
there. Little person on there.
How would you live your
Thank you to EMG Rock. That could be M Grok or EMG Rock. I like EMG Rock, but I could be wrong. Thank you for the 5
M-Grok.
gifted subs. Thank you to Ride Dizzle for converting from a Prime Gaming sub to a Tier 1 sub. Ride Dizzle, very talented, Kevin. Very talented.
Mike, question from the chat. JDB1995
Okay,
says,
JD,
Mike,
JD.
I've always wondered, you talk so much on streams and everything. Have you ever had trouble public speaking?
Yes. Yes. 18. At 18, I mean, really, everything before 20 years old, I was probably very quiet and more shy than I am now. I took a public speaking class in community college, and this was a moment that it started to click and turn. There was 2 moments in my life that got me to the talkative Mike that you see before you today. So one was public speaking class in community college, Kevin. You know, everybody dreads public speaking. Nobody wants to be in a college class. We'd all much rather be playing Halo 4 and just hanging out at the time, right? But I noticed every time we would go in to public speaking class, there was 2 things. One, the opportunity to talk about things you were interested and passionate about, right? They just gave us the freedom to be like, hey, like, here's kind of the subject, but like, you figure out what you want to talk about. So you get to be in your comfort zone. But really what happened is I noticed the whole class doesn't care and isn't listening to you. So a big piece of my mind was like, hey, all of these people aren't listening. They don't care what you say. They want to get out of here just like you. So don't really be afraid to step up because nobody is paying attention, truly and honestly. So that was a big shifting moment for me of like understanding, hey, like most people aren't listening and they don't care. So you just go be you and give it your best effort. Nobody's going to think twice. Nobody's going to remember it. Nobody's laughing, right? And then on top of that, I always tell the story, Kevin. Remember, I was handed the keys to the kingdom at a very young age to become the assistant general manager up at that restaurant at the age of 21. So my life really shifted where I had to take on a lot of responsibility and a leadership role at a very young age, overseeing 150 employees, probably about 60 employees a day, the second highest grossing restaurant in the Vail Resorts catalog throughout all of the 22 resorts. So I had a lot on my shoulders back then. And it was my job every single day to train the staff, to lead the safety OSHA trainings and guidelines, right? To wake them all up, get them to stretch, get them to be here and present at the job that, you know, Kevin, nobody wants to be at that job, right? You're getting paid minimum wage. Nobody wants to clean up bathrooms. Nobody wants to pick up trash. Nobody wants to bus tables. Nobody wants to cook over a hot grill or fryer. Like, truly and honestly, there's people who are passionate about that stuff, but 90% of the people that I worked with, it was like working at a McDonald's or Burger King. Like, that wasn't where they wanted to be. That's not your career. That is a seasonal part-time job, right? And so for me, my goal was to get you activated. My goal was to get you present. My goal was to get you there thinking about the job for the day, to provide exceptional guest service, to go above and beyond for yourself, your coworkers, and our guests, and also to be safe, right? I wanted to make sure you understood that no matter what the task was, no matter what the pressure you felt, no matter how crazy and fast-paced the day got, your goal was to be safe. And so if you needed to take it down a gear and walk somewhere or practice good knife handling and knife safety skills, if you needed to mop up a giant wet spot by the dishwashing sink, I wanted to make sure you know that I did not care if you said, hey, Mike, timeout, let's take a safety timeout and make it right, right? And so I learned at a young age that like these people didn't want to be there, but it was my job and I needed to step up and I had fun with it. I made it unique. I made it my own. And I was really blessed, Kevin. I had a boss at a really young age who hired me, Steve Kirkpatrick. And Steve is like who I am today. Steve was talkative. Steve was outgoing. He had the same moments like I did where he just knew somebody had to do it and most people don't care. So you might as well go have fun with it. And so I was really blessed to have some great mentors back at a young age. I've given a lot of responsibility and I wanted to take on the leadership role. And I found out that like 90% of the people aren't listening, nor do they care when you go out there and talk. So be you, have fun with it and try it. So that's your little story of the day. We've had a lot of stories, Kevin. A lot of stories
I love
today.
it. I'm having a blast. But that bar only halfway full, so they're only.
We got to fill that bar up though,
Yeah,
Twitch chat, because I want to
really
keep playing
sad.
with y'all.
It's really sad.
Y'all know that. But I'll fill it up if we need to fill it up.
No, you don't fill it up. Stop.
I knew Kevin would get mad if I said it,
Yeah,
y'all.
I'll get mad at you.
There's something up ahead. I can feel it calling out to me.
And so now we have retrieved the AI called the weapon. Okay, the weapon was built here on Zeta Halo because the goal was to catch Cortana because she ran rampant, right? She went crazy back in the other games, and we needed to capture her and delete her because she was going to do some crazy shit, right, Kevin? She wanted to destroy the galaxy. She wanted to bring everybody together, but also if you were against her, she wanted to destroy you. So we had to slow that down. We had to slow that down a little bit, and that was our goal. A big shout out to Shinobi for the 1,500 biddies. Thank you so much, Shinobi. And we love the Halo content with you. Thank you for the bids. Thank you to ZGL7 for the 145 bits. Thanks, everybody, for helping fill up that bar right now. I forgot what we were talking about, but I'm just trying to give you some Halo lore while we play it at the same time. There's a lot. It's 20 years. It's gone a little weird at some points, you know what I mean? Which is like all video games that go on for that long. Sometimes it gets a little weird.
Look, over there. That's the source.
The bridge is out.
Yes, it is. Maybe there's a way to power it.
Oh, Kevin, I can't power it. Do you remember a multiplayer game that we've played before, Kevin? A game mode where we have to like get a power cell or something like that?
I think power seed.
There it is. There's my seed. I got it. You knew exactly what it was, Kevin. Boop. That was the sound that Andy really likes. That boop. Mike, you were talking about what happened to Cortana. Thank you, JJ Whiskey. Thank you.
Is it safe?
I think so.
What's that about?
Yes. It's safe.
Missing part of her AI or what?
So this AI is green. The weapon is new. She's just exploring the world like we are, right?
Mike,
we're pulling her.
She's very clearly blue.
Pardon me.
I'm sorry.
Me.
And so she has been inside of this Halo installation with only one goal. She was built to capture and destroy Cortana. Once Cortana was destroyed, she was going to be deleted. So we're pulling her out of her little shell that she's been in for all of this time, right? And so now we are showing the world to her, which is cool.
Smarter and more numerous every day. What I am about to show you will help turn the tide of war. I have been
This is
working
Halsey.
to harness the strategic power of a shipborne AI onto the battlefield. Are you ready?
Yes, Dr. Halsey.
So she's good. She's not crazy.
Unlike previous AI models, she will reside between your mind and the suit, directly communicating with your neural interface.
Oh.
Think of
so
her
she's
as a
gonna
new
take
set of
control.
eyes to aid your reactions and upgrade your
This is us meeting Cortana way back in the day.
Oh.
She's not the driver, but a way to level the playing field.
She looks so
What do I call her?
Ask her.
She named herself, Kevin. It's really cute.
Hello, Master Chief. I'm Cortana.
That hits you in the feels right there, y'all.
Our newfound hope. Together, you become our key to
But
humanity's
like 7 years
survival.
from now, she's gonna lose it. Just a heads up.
She will do
Yeah, I
anything
know, but like it's
necessary
20 years of
to
history
make
together,
sure
you know what I
your
mean?
mission is accomplished, even if that means sacrificing herself or you to accomplish it.
Why is your AI in the multiplayer a ball? Or like a cone?
I touched it and
Because we're not Master Chief. We're our own unique Spartans. We are the Spartans.
It's just
So we get to
there.
make our own people.
it's just here. Clusters of recursive code. But this, on the other hand, this is the framework I use to trap Cortana. It contains a copy of the activation index, at least fragments of it. What should we do with it?
Do we need it?
Well, based on what you've told me so far, the bigger question is, do the Banished need it?
Do it.
That was... something. Let's go.
Now, Kevin, that was a data cluster that we just got in with, and it's going to give us flashbacks. It's going to give us memories. And you asked, is Halsey good? Yeah, kind of. You know what I mean? Halsey did some messed up things, like taking small children from their beds and like kidnapping them and then making them become Spartan super soldiers. So, you know, there's a little gray area there, a little gray area in the Halo universe.
It should lead us to the surface.
So she was the one who made the Spartan program. She created Cortana and this AI that you see right now. And so, yeah, Halsey, you know, maybe she was trying to save the universe. Maybe she was doing something weird. You know, we don't know. We don't know about Halsey. She's a fun enigma to try to unwrap. Then on top of that, you asked about the Halo Infinite AI. So Kevin, a cool one here. You ready for this?
Yes, I am ready.
So Kevin, they shipped us all out. Thank you to 343 and the Xbox team. Of course, all of you have seen, you know, the cool care package that me and most of the team got, right? But they also shipped us all out our own Spartan tags. Right, Kevin? And so you probably heard this story. I'm not showing the special scannable part, but they all shipped us out these cool Spartan tags, right, to go with it. And we were supposed to have our own unique colors and name on this. And so if you notice here, you see this name, Kevin, that pops up right now?
Yep.
I was like, that's not my name. That's not my name. And like, what is that, right? I was like, that's not my name. Am I supposed to have that? Because these aren't the colors I chose, right? And so I sat there and I was like, weird. Is this like the Spartan armor? Is this my new nickname, right? And then yesterday, Tim told a story, and he was like, hey, on y'all's service tags, did you get yours? Because I think I have Tim the Tat Man. And I was like, what? And then it got me thinking. I was like, wait, that's a weird name. So I Twitter searched the name, Kevin. This is a really cool voice actress who actually is the voice of Lumu, the AI in your head, and many others, Kevin. Many other names that she has done voice acting work for. She's very cool. Erica is her name. Erica Ishii. If I'm mispronouncing your name, I truly apologize. You sound awesome. She's the voice of Apex Legends Valkyrie, Halo Infinite's Lumu, Destiny 2's Anna Bray,
that was
Fortnite's
meant for her.
Mary. This was definitely meant for her. So I think the Halo team might have accidentally sent out like people's wrong Spartan tags to different addresses. So I have hers. I might write a tweet like, hey, I think I have yours, but you're really awesome. Like, just want to let you know you're incredible, you know?
You got a P.O. box or you want just the picture? Let me know.
And so that was a fun one right there. It's really funny.
I think we've met this girl.
I thought y'all met her too, but really, really cool. So, you know, shout out to her. Shout out to the chat for recognizing Erica Ishii. If I'm mispronouncing it, I truly apologize right there. So you got a cooler tag than your own. Probably. Maybe I should have her sign it one day.
Scan it?
Ishii, really? Ishii is what they said. No, I've not scanned it. But yeah, pretty fun one right there. So a little fun story for y'all. You're getting a lot of cool stories with me and the team, y'all. No, now you're going Ishii. Now you're going Ishii. Y'all got to pick it, Twitch chat. Y'all got to pick it. Do you see that, Kevin? They're going to make me introduce my first impression, my first time meeting somebody, and the Twitch chat's going to mess it up for me. Y'all better pull it together, Twitch chat, because I rely on you too much to fail me like that, okay? I would never fail you, Twitch chat. I'll be your Master Chief Spartan 117. But y'all better figure it out.
Mike, have you scanned it?
No, I did not scan it, Kevin, because I noticed that that's not my name. And then when Tim said that story and I looked at somebody else who had their actual name on it, I was like, well, that's not my name. You know what I mean?
Well, did they scan it? Like, what do you get from it?
I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to send her a message, tweet at her, and tell her how incredible she is, and say, hey, I think I got your Spartan tag.
Yeah, I have a feeling you're not going to, though. It's a real bummer.
Mike, who's the wildest celebrity I've ever met? I mean, I met Tech9 at a urinal. We were both peeing next to each other. He was in full face paint. I asked for his autograph. He said when I'm not holding my bleep. Met Wayne Brady once. He definitely was going to choke me because I was yelling too much. I told that story before. Those are some good stories for you. I'll keep it short. Keep it short and simple. Hey, Benji, let's have some fun together. Come hang out with us, Benji. I hope your day turns around, homie.
Get this bridge activated.
Slightly adored. That's a good call. I wonder who has mine. They probably see Snowbike Mike and they're like, who the hell? What the hell is this, you know?
The plinth up ahead.
I'm a nobody, Kevin, when it comes to that. Kevin, who's the craziest celebrity you've met?
I think probably like the one that meant the most is Kevin Smith.
Oh yeah, that's a cool one, Kevin. That's a cool one.
Like we got to go in his house and stuff and do the podcast from it. So that was pretty cool. It was crazy, like standing next to Shaq and.
Oh my God, that would have been an epic
like,
moment.
More, like he's bigger than life, you know. Like it's just like,
Yep.
Hunter's
He's the
also
big
a really
Aristotle.
cool one.
He's Shaq this.
Because we met Hunter when he was really big, and he's just one of the nicest people I've ever met in my entire life.
Yeah, Hunter Pence is very cool.
Yeah.
That's a San Francisco hero right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
SF icon. Where's he originally from, Kevin? Do you know where he was actually born and raised?
I believe Texas.
Okay, so it's not SF, but he became a hero because of the World
I mean, like
World Series championship and stuff like that. I once met at RTX Blake Anderson from Workaholics, and I really love their Dumb Wizard rap album, and I talked to him about that, and so I'm a big Workaholics fan, and I love their Wizards Never Die song, so we got to talk about that music.
Wow, you got here fast. Not the type to waste any time, huh?
No.
Noted. Let's go.
Oh, somebody asked, are there things from the single player that will go to the multiplayer? Yes, there are collectible lockers that have multiplayer cosmetics in them that will unlock in multiplayer. So yes, you will see that. We're gonna shortly get to the open world here. If me and Kevin weren't telling all the stories of a lifetime and stopping. Hopefully y'all enjoy this instead of like us just going dead quiet and going wild with the story. At least y'all get we slow it down. We won't spoil anything crazy for y'all, and you can just have fun enjoying the moment with us. So you chuck that grenade at that guy and said, "Get back, bro."
No, I did not see. I left it there for a second there.
Okay.
I don't like that these grunts, like they sound like almost like little kids in the distance.
Oh yeah, they got a fun voice. They got a fun sound. Shout out to DJ Kento for the tier 1 sub for 48 months, Kevin. 4 full years of subscribing and supporting the team here at KindaFunny. DJ Kento, you rock, bro. I hope you're doing well, DJ Kento. Enjoying the start of winter over there, my friends. Oh my God. What's my opinion on Master Chief's armor design for Halo Infinite? I love it. Like I just said, I watched all of the cutscenes for Halo 1 through 5 over the past 2 nights, and I love the new updated look for Master Chief. I think he looks clean. I think he looks sharp. I think it pops a lot on the screen when you're playing. It's super dope. I'm gonna die. Ah, I need that bar to go up, bro. Need that bar to go up. There we go, Mike. Survive. Nice.
that a turret? Is he using a fucking turret? That's cool.
Uh-huh, bro. Master Chief, dude. Straight ripped it right off the stand and said, I'm taking this with me. And then I say, everybody, get back, y'all. I actually do think I asked Joey to be in the December Patreon Q&A. I wonder if I'm still doing that. I haven't asked her since then. I wonder
hit
if
her up
that's
on
still
Slack
happening.
or?
You just let it play out. You know what I mean? Don't even worry about it. Don't stress it.
Okay.
Even in my darkest moments, when I feel the most lost, Atriox's wisdom continues to
So Atronox is a character from Halo Reach 2? Is that right?
Halo Wars 2, Kevin.
That's
So
it,
we
yes.
fought the Banished in Halo Wars, which is a RTS game, real-time strategy game that they built. That is very, very good. Actually, a very, very good game right there. But Atriox and the Banished are from that. And so he's in this. Of course, we saw Atriox at the beginning of the game during that cutscene. He threw us off the ship, right? Remember, it's been 6 months later, y'all. That's why the pilot grew a bunch of hair. That's why the weapon was like, yo, it's been 6 months. Where have you been? What happened, y'all?
Got
and then
it.
Apollo asked Mike, do you think people who didn't play 4 and 5 should play those before the campaign? No. Unless you want to. I think those are fun games. I know a lot of people have critiques about the campaigns, but I love all things Halo, so I'm into it. But I said in the review, I think this is a great story for veterans of Halo and newcomers to Halo. I think you'll have a great time no matter who you are, so go check it out.
In the chat, someone clarified that the Q&A, you will be doing the Q&A.
Oh, okay, great to know. Great to know.
Rowley?
But yeah, if you
Raleigh.
fill up the bar today, me and Kevin will answer any questions. We like talking. We like having fun, me and Kevin on the stream.
Oh, we finally hit the halfway mark, so we are now officially for an
Oh!
extra 30 minutes, which means we've got 45 minutes left.
Nice.
It's on you.
Well, Benji is continuing his gifted sub from Mitchell Hop. Thank you, Benji, for continuing that gifted sub right there. You see this jabroni up here, Kevin? Watch me check him.
Oh.
This
He hit me in the
gravity
face.
should be powered up.
Hit me in the
We
mouth
need
with
to
one.
Find a way to bring it back online.
Don't be afraid. So, Kevin, in Halo, the pistols, iconic. The pistols are always a big debate topic of like, are they good enough? Are they matching Halo 1? And so on. Halo pistols, very important to the gameplay. Everybody loves the pistols.
I've heard that.
Ooh, kind of funny games. I just bought a PS5. Yo, enjoy. Have some fun.
Go
Play
play
Ratchet
Ghost.
and Clank. Ghost, Kevin, you're going to recommend? I like that.
Is that just PS5 or is that on earlier?
Ghost was PS4, I believe, as well, but I think you can get the PS5 Director's Cut now.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
you get like the Super Edition, so that's
You wanna
cool.
get up to the surface,
But I'm also
you
not
need
the
to restore
biggest
power to this gravity.
PlayStation guy. Could be wrong on that, so, you know, I'm trying.
That sounds
Part of
right.
the ring's life force.
When are we doing a Ted Lasso interview? I think the moment's passed for that, but
Oh my
you know,
God, I would have done that, but yeah, I think the moment's passed.
I was so into that.
The issue now is like we just don't have a set. Like, hey, we gotta watch this. So like, it really comes down to me, Kevin, and probably Joey could talk about certain shows on the Twitch streams if we all like organize and actually watch certain things, you know.
Thanks for subbing, you furry bastard.
Unless it's like a actual special screencast that y'all do, you know what I mean? Y'all organize those, but like for us on the streams, we'd have to really be like, yo, you gotta watch this. That's why we liked Anime Thursdays, but then Metal Gear took over, and we just didn't want to talk too much during Metal Gear.
Chief, stop. How is that a Spartan? We need to find out what happened.
Spartan encounter, Kevin, right here. A fallen comrade.
Oh no, he's good. He's like you.
She was carrying an enhanced shield module.
There's a lady in there.
Let's see what I can find out about her.
Those are
Access.
Mjolnir suits, right?
This is Spartan Bonita Stone.
I'm wearing the
Specialist.
Mjolnir suit. I got the
Vitals
special
have been
armor
offline
on.
For nearly a month.
Oh.
Cause of death was an energy blade, but different, stronger. A single strike. She never saw it coming.
Little shield core right there, Kevin. So that's going to be another upgradable piece as we go into here. Of course, you can see the tac map get to see a piece of the map that we're going to jump into here. But you have your upgrades, right, Kevin? So right now we have our grapple shot, our cool grapple hook, and our shield core. And that will upgrade. That will just be kind of like additional shield so we're stronger. Don't know if anybody saw that. That's called awareness, battlefield awareness, everybody. But I heard that grunt come in and throw a grenade at me while I was in the menu, got out of it, dodged the grenade, Kevin.
Wow.
Not many people have that kind of spidey sense like I do. Only me and Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield. The other jabroni, I don't know. You know, I don't know if he still got it like I got it.
Yeah. I don't know that he ever had it, if I'm being honest.
So here, that elevator should take us to the surface.
If Toby had it or not. Oh, I got sniped by 2 people at once.
I once met this woman that was his cousin.
Okay.
And she was like, yeah, he comes to like holiday parties, like the big ones
That elevator should take us
with
to the
like
surface.
family stuff. And he's kind of a douchebag. It's like, oh
no,
man,
Toby?
Yeah.
I thought Toby would be like quiet and like well-spoken and just kind of
No,
like
I think
nerdy
he's
shy.
famous for being a little bit of a douchebag.
You know, I never knew that Miles Teller guy was a jabroni until Tim told us. Remember that? On the podcast, you know? I didn't know that. I don't think you were on that podcast, actually. That was the day you were off, and we did it with Barrett. But we were talking about Miles. We were talking about Miles Teller, and Tim was like, yo, that guy's a jabroni. He's not a nice dude. I think the fame got to his head. And so I was like, oh, snap. I didn't know that guy was a jabroni acting like an idiot, you know?
That's too bad. He's a good actor. You know?
That's what I told Joey and Tim. I was like, I like that guy. That's too bad. And they were like,
hear about good actors being bad people. It's like, oh, man. Or, you know, not the best people.
And they said he's an idiot. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's interesting that, Joel, did you play the campaign already? You think it's mad? You played it? You beat it already?
Best Spider-Man. You think the 30-year-old man is the best Spider-Man? All right.
Well, he wasn't 30 at the time of making it, was he?
He was. No, but like, I mean, he was old. When they're like, this high school kid, everyone is like, oh, him? Okay. All right, that's your high school, sure.
Oh my, that was a nasty shot, bro. That was a nasty shot. Jabroni can be a positive and negative term when we use it, yes. You'll hear it in my voice. You'll hear it in my voice.
You look 32.
Jabroni can be a term of endearment or that guy's an asshat. Right,
so he was born in 1975, which means, yes, at the time, he was 27.
Wow.
When
Get out of town.
Spider-Man.
He's that old? 1975
yeah, he's 46.
seems too old, Kevin. No
he's 46. Way. Older than Nick. Older than Nick Scarpino.
1975, oh. Okay, guess it adds up. Wow.
I really think Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man.
I agree.
My whole life, I've been taught that, like, I want, like, a fun, sweet Spider-Man. I want Spider-Man to be a sweet boy who makes his little jokes. And I feel like Tom Holland's has been the only one to nail it.
I thought Andrew was pretty good. You didn't like Andrew?
I thought he was pretty good. Looking at Tom Holland, I thought Tom Holland was better.
Oh, yeah. I
Same
mean,
thing,
him and
when
Emma Stone.
we first met Toby, I was like, oh, yeah, it's good. It's fine. He's a nerd.
But yeah, the one jabroni's got Zendaya, so that's pretty dope, too.
She's great.
She rocks, is right. She's great.
Best Spider-Man, Andrew's best. Holland nails the sweet, nerdy Spider-Man. Nathan Drake could make an awesome Spider-Man. I like that.
Kevin, you know what dope? You know what dope is? You know what else is dope?
What's dope?
Tomorrow on the Game Awards, we get to see our first look at the Halo television show, bro.
Oh yeah, that's interesting.
Be very exciting.
Wait,
that's
a
show.
That's a Peacock show?
No, that's on Paramount Plus now.
Paramount Plus.
It's been all over the place.
Yeah, I wish that was an HBO Max show.
Agreed.
Tossing plasma.
God, I'd love just hanging out with you, Kevin. We have so much fun, you and I.
Yeah, we certainly do.
Paramount Plus.
I need the guys to get. We had what was it before Paramount Plus? It was CBS All Access, and we had that. The company had gotten that, and we were all watching Discovery off of it.
The seed is missing.
You know, the Star Trek Discovery. And I'm like a season and maybe 2 seasons behind now, because like when it switched over, we didn't make an account, so real bummer on that one, you know.
Genetic repository.
Genetic
Game Pass,
repositories,
Game
Kevin.
Pass should come with Paramount Plus. I don't think that's how that works, but
I was stuck in that room for 6 months, surrounded by them. Let's just say they talk a lot.
they're like AIs.
So these are genetic repositories, Kevin. So I don't know. I guess maybe the Forerunners were like putting people in this, like Han Solo. That's how I took this. It's like these are like
but
Han Solo things. You know what I mean?
Probably just their consciousness, though, not their bodies.
Maybe their DNA, so they can remake them.
Maybe. Thanks, Brian McBrien, but I'll figure it out.
This is combat medic Lucas Browning. If you find this, you need to understand. They forced me to help them with it. Whatever it is.
Digital sperm banks.
They brought it up from whatever's below. When it opened, God, it was something different. I've never seen anything like it. You need to believe me. It's not my fault.
That should do it. Let's get back to the elevator.
Oh my, Kevin, did you see that?
That was really fucking
See how
cool.
nasty I am, y'all? Missed it. Missed that one.
Tried it
but
twice, didn't work out.
Should have ended on one. Should have ended on one.
You had it right there. They did Disney Plus as well. Who did Disney Plus? Did Game Pass do Disney Plus?
Yeah, Game Pass has done a Disney Plus team up before. Game Pass has done a lot of fun team ups before. But you know what the catch is? You have to be a first time user ever onto it. So if you already have it, you can't just like add it on or anything like that. So that's usually the catch that people don't like. Here comes a great line, Kevin.
3 years.
Oh yeah, tell me. No, go for it.
I was just saying I did the 3 years up front for Disney Plus, so I'm kind of like worried once it like ends, because then it kicks over to like normal stuff. And it's like, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit.
But here it is, right on this one. This is the line that you've seen a bunch of times.
This isn't Forerunner. It identifies as banished.
Can you operate it?
In my sleep? Not that I sleep, but... Oh, I don't need to. It's already on its way down.
Incoming.
But what if it's a friend?
It isn't.
It isn't, Kevin. It never is, bro.
Escherum's orders are that you should be brought before him. He did not specify in how many pieces.
So right here is a first for the series, Kevin. This is the first time you've ever seen a named enemy with the health bar on it before. So this is a pretty big deal for the future of the series. Yeah. So you've had big boss encounters, but we've never had names on the enemy and things like this. So a very cool moment here in Halo history and what will be the future of the franchise as we move forward. Or maybe just something they drop, you know what I mean? Sometimes video game people, they add things in and then they drop it, you know what I mean? But this is Tremonius. People have seen him a lot in the previews. Tremonius, the brute, working for the Banished. Me and Tremonius, we're just gonna kind of dance for a minute. We're gonna dance for a little bit, me and him.
In the chat, DeFat and Furious asks, have I seen 8-Bit Christmas? I haven't. It's on my list.
Is that, should we watch that, Kevin, and talk about it? I was gonna watch Home Alone 5 and talk about it on a fun, like, KFAF special when we do that.
There's no way that's good, right? Shoot!
I don't know, Kevin. That's what we're gonna find out together. I actually liked Home Alone 3.
Or the yellow? No, you.
The yellow, or the white bar is shield. The yellow bar is health, yes. That should be red, but I think they're using my multiplayer setup right now. Oh, that was dumb.
And they call you legend.
That was dumb. I got trapped there.
Kevin, how far did Roger get in Immortals Phoenix Rising? I believe last time I spoke to him, he said only a couple hours. He vigorously hated it.
Who?
Roger.
Oh, Roger, really? Okay. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I think he said a lot of mean things about it. He's right. A lot of mean things.
Yes, he did. I think I played 67 hours, something like that, and I beat it.
Oh my god.
It does do something stupid at the end where it's just like, okay, if you go into this thing, it's gonna create a save file that you can go back to, but you can't.
Oh, they close off the open world after that.
Like Breath of the Wild does too, and it's just like, why would you do that? Let me just clean up the world afterwards. You know what I mean? Make it part of the story.
Yeah. I'm having a really bad start. My first time I played this, I had a great start of like killing these dudes, and now his homies are just trapping me. And I'm having a bad time.
Yeah, this is hard to watch.
Yeah, I'll lock in. I'll lock in. I'll lock in. I'm sorry, Lenart. You're right. I should lock in. We'll do it for the team. Oh, I know why I'm messing up. This is what I did. Okay, now I'm back. Now I'm back. Now I know what I need to do. Now I know what to do. I'm back. I'm back. There we go. There we go. We're back. We're back. Got it. I got it sorted out, chat. I figured out my life.
God, can you imagine get one of those spikes? I don't care how strong you are. It's gonna change you.
It's gonna change you, Kevin.
You out of spikes.
Got it. Switching over to a sniper rifle. So now Tremonius' shield is down. So I gotta keep the pressure on him, or else he will heal. Oh, I stuck him!
There it is. Yep. Only dick shots. Come on, Mike. You remember the rules.
Only shoot him in the junk! There we go. What's up, Tremonius?
Oh, I love the little
There
fucking...
we go, team. Give him a little set the tone. Set the tone.
Right. He was
Oh my
friendly.
god.
By the looks
Set
of him,
the
he
tone.
was some sort of leader. They called him Tremonius.
Not anymore.
That's
Well, she
almost
said they called.
funny.
Yeah, because we murdered him. We murdered him.
I repeat, multiple banished craft are converging on your location. They're coming for you.
Sierra 117. Understood.
I've been trying to reach you. You vanished. I thought I was on my... Okay, I got your location. On my way. Be ready.
Evan, did you collect the apple which has a question mark mission on the map? Maybe. I collected a lot and take it back to Aphrodite. I did. I did do that one. Yes, that was over in the Hephaestus side of the map on the cliff.
It's our first time picking up a Spartan core, Kevin. Spartan cores are going to be upgradable material right there.
Oh, good. What of it?
Another Silex. But this one's open.
That Silex
What do
opened,
you think
Kevin.
was in it?
A suspicious user monitored
cynical?
ban
It might be
evade.
That's
Possible.
Joel White has been banned so many times. They got an eye on him.
Oh.
Yeah, the Twitch gods aren't pleased with Mr. Joel White, I guess.
Did you play the expansion DLC of Immortals? I haven't, but yeah, I'm thinking about getting that. Yeah, that's it. Fuck that. It's a long way back to carry an item. It wasn't that long. You can get see, there was an apple right at the top of like there's like a mountain near it, and then there's an apple up there, and then you can toss the apple down, and then to the island. It's actually pretty easy. My views are controversial. Sometimes people don't like it. Well, I mean, typically it's because they say like people say something bad, rude or aggressive.
Do not fool yourself. He was not the best of the
I don't remember what you get. It wasn't anything big though.
occurs to me that we have not been introduced.
Dude, that was twice for Metal Gear. Well, did you spoil something?
Your legend, the fear you
Joel?
inspire is admirable. The hope you stir in the hearts of your kind, misplaced. I want you to know my name too, to know my legend. How else will you beg me for mercy?
But my spoiler was vague though, but still a spoiler. You know what I mean? That's enough of that.
And you have little time remaining in it.
Oh, here we go.
Welcome to Zeta Halo, y'all.
Why do you keep calling it Zeta?
That is the ring's name, Kevin. Is Zeta Halo.
Got it.
So the first ring we ever encountered on Halo 1 was actually called Halo. This is called Zeta Halo. And there's a bunch of these Halo rings around the galaxy.
Mike, just a heads up, 25 minutes left on the stream.
25 minutes left, unless we fill up the bar and we can make it an hour, correct, Kevin?
Something like that, 55 minutes.
Pretty much. We're going to just round up, call it an hour, you know what I mean? We'll call it an hour. We'll call it. We like calling it. We'll call it an hour.
Call an hour.
With your support, remember Twitch chat, if you would like to support us here at KindaFunny, with your support through the tier 1 through 3 sub, or with Prime Gaming, or gifted subs, even follows, which are totally for free. Remember, if you aren't following the channel, hit that follow button. Support the team here at KindaFunny as we end out the year of 2021. A big initiative.
Thanks for subbing,
throughout
you
the
furry
year
bastard.
has been Twitch streaming. And of course, as we round out the year and we look into 2022, we want to hear your feedback. We want to hear your thoughts about our Twitch streaming endeavors. Did you enjoy playing games with us? Did you share fun moments and experiences with us as we switched over to some gameplay styles, right? We've had some KFAFs, we've had some morning show styles before that we sprinkled in there, but we've got to play a lot of games, enjoyed a lot. So please let us know what you think of the year of 2021 with the big Twitch initiative push. Of course, I've been at the forefront of all of that, getting to make memories and moments with all of you and the chat. So make sure to let us know if you enjoyed it, if you didn't, how we can improve, what we could add that might bring some more fun to you here on Twitch. But thank you all so much. It's hard to believe that the year is almost done, and we've gotten to share a lot of great memories, Kevin. If you remember way back in the day, we taught Nick how to play Warzone. That took over his life. We've gotten to play Super Mario with Tim and learning not to take the Taduki, right? We've had a lot of fun.
Don't take the Taduki.
Don't take the Taduki. We got to play Metal Gear Solid, which has been a really special experience. I want to give a big thank you to Dark Fallen Angel for the 10 gifted subs. Unique with the 2 gifted subs right there, and the resub on Prime Gaming for 6 months. Epidemic with the Prime Gaming sub for 1 full year. Thank you. But of course, don't ever be afraid to DM me or let us know your thoughts. We truly want to hear it. We want to hear your feedback. Try not to keep it too negative. It can be constructive. I want you to know that I will take it to heart and I will do my best into 2021 to make some fun, unique experiences. And when we go into the studio, I think you'll see a different vibe, something that we've built here with the foundation, but we're really going to create something more, something engaging, something different over there. So it'll be a lot of fun to see how we grow and the things that we implement and we bring back or we don't do. You might see something. There's going to be a lot of fun on that one. But, I look back on it all, Kevin. It's been an absolute blast what we did here, and we accomplished a lot. So it's been a ton of fun. Thank you for all of that. Thank you for your support. Don't forget that we are now Epic partners. So if you can't subscribe, don't fret. There's awesome ways that you can support the channel, whether it be following, that's totally for free. You can subscribe on our YouTube channels. You can do me a favor, Kevin. Should we do the dance really quick? Let's do the dance, y'all. Y'all know how we do it. Take your phone, unlock it. Go to TikTok. Okay, I do it purposely just to show y'all that. Go to TikTok, okay? Type in KindaFunny Games into the search bar right now. You can go to KindaFunny Games, and then what I want you all to do, bring it up. Hit that follow button. Smash that follow button on KindaFunny Games TikTok, please. Do me a favor on that one because you're going to see a lot more TikToks. We're currently at 2,500. Let's get up to 2,600, y'all. So let's have some fun. Enjoy yourselves. Also, Maybe Snowbike Mike has a TikTok, Kevin. Maybe I have a TikTok now,
Don't make
and maybe
this
there's a
about you.
video
Tasteless.
that will be posted. Did you see it? Kevin, look at my TikTok. I have a TikTok. You can go
How
follow my
happy you look.
TikTok over
That's
there.
your drafts. That's your
Maybe there's one in there that I'm ready to put out there. I don't know. Maybe I might start posting things to TikTok and giving it a try over on that app. So make sure to follow the Kind of Funny crew on TikTok. Maybe follow Snowbike Mike. Maybe Andy Cortez. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there, y'all. Just throwing it out there, y'all.
Just toss it up there. See where.
And then,
where
of
it lands.
course, hit that follow button. Let's see where it goes. Don't forget that if you want to support in a new and awesome, fun way, don't forget about our Epic partnership. We are now Epic Games partners. If you buy any V-Bucks, if you buy Rocket League's cosmetics, or if you buy games off the Epic Games Store, you can use Epic creator code KindaFunny at checkout. It's no additional cost to you. It's a great way to come out and support the team in a new and fun way. And we really appreciate all of your support with all of that. So something to keep in mind, there's a bunch of ways to support us here at Kind of Funny, and being here and chatting it up with all of us truly means the world to us. So thank you all so much. And Matt of Doom, that's a great question. What happened to some of the goals like Paint and Sip? We're actually going to be putting Paint and Sip into our fun holiday party next week. Me and Joey. Kevin won't be there, so most likely we'll be Baird. We're going to unwrap some dumb gifts that I bought everybody, and we're going to paint some ornaments. So we'll have some fun with that. We will do some Paint and Sips. A lot of our things, due to scheduling, get pushed back. I think you're off, Kevin, on like a Thursday next week or something weird.
On a Wednesday. It looks like
something
might be happening there.
You're going to have to reset that. You know what I mean? You got to reset that one, Kevin. But let's go have some fun.
What is this for?
SAT test Tuesday, Mr. Pronto. I do have that planned for Tuesday during an awesome charity stream with Project Hope once again. Joey Noel might be in the chat to tell us about that, but Tuesday I'm going to make that happen. Because I want to see those jabronis shake and shiver before the new year's done. Or before the year's done. Kevin, look at me with this badass shotgun.
That's sick.
It's called the Bullpup. Might be the Bulldog, but I might call it the Pup.
The Pup.
New goal for next year, Mike and Kevin go shark diving.
Paula says I can. I mean, she kind of switches it day, every day.
I don't know how she feels each day. Yeah, that's understandable. That's fine. You know what I mean? We're gonna get her one day. She'll say yes, and then all of a sudden, bada bing, bada boom.
We're in some shark waters.
We're in the shark waters, y'all.
You ever get your visor?
I did, Kevin. I did, and it's really bad.
Oh, really?
Do you want to see it? Oh my God, Kevin.
Oh, let's return it.
I got it on November 15th is when it finally showed up.
Yeah.
I love it though, Kevin. I'm gonna keep it.
Wait, why? It's really bad.
Because it's dumb and I like it. But take a look at this one, Kevin. It's as if they took the hat and then like just cut it and really like re-stitched it on top. But it is.
Oh yeah.
It is not good.
Let me. I have. Just so you know, I have the option to return it.
No, I'm gonna wear it. I like it.
I can put it under as poor condition / presentation. Yeah, it was one of those things when we ordered it was like it could be on time and it could be 15 days late.
And it missed Halloween, that's
late.
for sure.
Yeah. Just by a month.
Good thing Kevin didn't throw the Rockin' Halloween bash like we all wanted him to, so I didn't have anywhere to wear it anyways.
I hate you. Stop bringing that up.
You went to a wedding instead.
I didn't want to. I had to. All right, it wasn't my
Had to.
choice. I was super against it.
Sorry, Twitch chat. I'm also trying to milk this a little bit because I don't want to go too deep into this because I know how y'all get, but like we have made it to the open world, so that's kind of dope.
I'm glad that we got to see this because that was the part that I was the most interested about.
Oh yeah, okay, well good. Right after this, Kevin, it's gonna open up. So if we fill up this bar, we'll have more time. But we have like a little less than 20 minutes left. It could be 50 if we fill up this bar right now.
I'm
Which
gonna be
I think
honest
we're
with you,
getting
we
close
have
to.
15
Kevin.
minutes left.
15 minutes left, but how close are we up to the next 15 minutes?
Not very close. We're about only a third, maybe 40% to that
Maybe
next little
40%.
bit.
40%'s good, Kevin. 40%'s close.
Oh yeah, but it's just not it's not that close. You know what I mean?
You gotta believe, Kevin. You gotta believe.
And these kids, I don't know.
Kids with the tier 1 sub for 6 months. Kids came
It's
in
fine.
showing
It's
some
fine.
support.
Like I get it. They're trying to prove that they don't want to hang out with us, and it doesn't matter to them. That's fine. It's fine. It doesn't bother me. Oh, hard I'll find. That's nice to hear.
But hard to find. Say something positive to you? Something
Yeah,
nice?
he said, but I love you, Kevin.
The truth. Kevin, what awesome content are you doing this afternoon today? What's the fun content plan this afternoon?
KindaFunny podcast is what we are recording. Yep.
Who's on the KFP today?
Special guest Chastity.
Oh, Chastity
Tim,
Vincento.
Nick, Andy, Joey.
That's awesome.
Right.
Heck
right.
yeah. She rocks.
She's great.
So a couple of cool things to note
He's
here, Kevin,
aiming at our heads.
as we start the open world, right? We just saw the Spartan cores. We've seen audio logs, and now here is the armor lockers, Kevin. That is going to give you multiplayer cosmetics throughout the game.
Oh, interesting. Wait, you get multiplayer cosmetics via the...
Correct. So these these cosmetic items will go over to multiplayer, where then you can wear it and show it off on what you found.
That makes sense because you can't buy it, right?
I nearly
you have to buy this, and then the multiplayer.
No, this is free on Game Pass. This is, I guess you have to buy it, but this is part of Game Pass, yeah.
This is part. I thought the multiplayer is part of Game Pass.
No, multiplayer is completely free. This is on Game Pass.
For anyone. God, there we go. We got there.
But of course, you can buy it on Steam like I did, or you can use it on Game Pass PC, Game Pass Xbox, or if you have Game Pass Ultimate, you have it on the cloud. So like, you can play it on your phone.
Multiplayer is just free.
Free, Kevin. Right. Just straight up free, bro. That's their move.
They just have to give away their biggest game.
Well, all first party games are day and date on Xbox Game Pass because that's the big initiative. That's the big draw to it.
But you have to have Game Pass.
Yeah, but then sorry, I'm trying not to talk over him, but I will anyways. It doesn't matter. So let's break it down. The campaign is available on Game Pass, right? The big initiative from Xbox is all first party titles will be day and date on Game Pass through that offering, making Game Pass a really awesome value. And I know y'all think I'm a cheerleader, y'all think I'm an Xbot. I've heard it all before. But if you pay that, you get all these first party games day and date on Game Pass, which is totally awesome instead of paying $60 to $70, right? Now, the multiplayer is a different story. The multiplayer they put off separately and made it free to play everywhere because they want to bring the biggest game base to this multiplayer. It's the first time they've ever done it in franchise history. I think it's probably one of the first times Xbox has ever done it with one of their properties, truly and honestly. But it's a big deal to put it free to play. As you look at the big three, Kevin, we always talk about the big three here on the holiday season of first-person shooters. Call of Duty, full package, but it's $70. Of course, Warzone is free to play. Just had a new map drop today. Then on top of that, you have Battlefield 2042 that dropped $70, Kevin, for a multiplayer-only experience. Then you have Halo, who comes out with a campaign that's part of Game Pass, or $60 or $70, depending on where you buy it, or free multiplayer everywhere. So everybody came at it with a different use, which is pretty wild. Also, shout out right there to Dark Fallen Angel for the tier 2 sub and the 1,000 biddies. Thank you, Dark Fallen Angel, so much. Captain Cripple with the tier 1 sub for 81 months. You're wild, bro.
That's a name right there.
I love that. Thank you so much right there. Joel White. Joel White, I can see why you have that. Just so you know, I can see why you have that tag on your name, Joel White. You like to have some weird takes out there.
No, I feel like I agree with this.
You think so? I think you look at the slate, Kevin. You had Psychonauts 2, you had Forza Horizon, Age of Empires, you had Microsoft Flight Simulator and Halo. None of that? None of those?
Yeah, I mean, come on. Flight Simulator. You're throwing Flight Simulator. Flight Simulator is a fun experience.
Remove this location from their system.
And that's it.
We're safe here.
You know what I mean?
That's it, Kev says. I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh.
So, I mean, I don't disagree. I mean, Forza Horizon is the one, and he calls that out himself. You know? That's a full-fledged game.
That's a full-fledged game. But we'll see if PlayStation does it, right, Kevin? What if PlayStation created the initiative where you could have all
PlayStation
day
still
and
makes
date?
PlayStation makes games people are eager to buy right away. You know? You know what I'm saying?
You know, it's not about console fanboyism because it's all video games. You get to play wherever you like. You know what I mean? And each one brings a different offer.
We can be fans of certain studios. And PlayStation owns all the good ones, you know what I mean?
They own some very dope studios, is right, Kevin. They make dope games.
Xbox owns some dope studios too. They just don't really seem to be making games with them right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, Starfield,
They'll get
Redfall.
there. Well, I mean, yeah. In what? When's Starfield coming out? 6 years?
No, 2022.
Well,
11/11.
You know, we'll see. We'll see.
Permission granted.
Permission granted.
I was created by Dr. Catherine Halsey to mimic this installation's security to trap Cortana for deletion. I was successful.
Cortana's no longer a threat.
Cortana's not a threat,
Now
Kevin.
she's going to help us stop
She's just
damage.
Cortana, right? She's just pretending to be this new person.
No, she's the weapon, Kevin. She's the weapon.
Oh, okay, all
I
right.
can see the odds aren't
Ever
great.
wild.
Yes, you should listen to her. You're gonna get us all killed.
Oh, this is fascinating. You're trying to survive, but I was programmed to die.
Really?
Yeah.
One person with a death wish wasn't enough.
No, I was just figuring what I'm supposed to... Wait. I'm picking up a UNSC distress signal.
Location.
The source is 4 kilometers from here.
Gotta open that TAC
Here's
map.
the distress
Here's your
signal
open
from
world
here.
right now.
You
This
go all
is
the
our
way
current
around the ring.
location.
So this is all the broken debris. This is where the gameplay happens.
Got it.
So we play in a broken part of the ring. You do not play on a full, complete ring. That's why they call it semi-open
Now,
world.
here's the cool part.
I
There
just
are
call it
more
open
UNSC
worlds.
forward operating bases that have fallen into banished hands.
Oh, so like you probably can't get to the other islands just yet. Like you
Each
have to,
one is associated with a territory.
right?
Here is the
Correct.
location of the UNSC
They have
signal
bridges.
tracking.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
flies
they
you
have to
over
open up.
there, certain spots. Yeah.
PS Plus this month was a bummer for PS5. Is that the case?
I don't know what you got.
Wait, let
I never
me
take
look it
advantage
up.
of any of those, to be honest with
Yeah,
you.
well, but you have it, right? You have the option to.
You have the option, which is the best part. You should be clicking that every single time. Truly
No, I
and
mean you
honestly.
specifically have PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, but I don't turn on the PlayStation.
Oh,
to be honest with you.
Godfall. Was it the Godfall Challenger Edition thing?
PlayStation Plus. It's too hot.
Lego
The
DC
PlayStation gets really
Super
hot.
What's up with that? You don't know what you're talking about. You sound like a
It
crazy.
gets really
son of a
hot.
bitch, and I hate
It's like
you.
it's a mini heater in my house.
Not available for purchase for me. Does that mean I have Godfall? That's probably what that means.
You probably have it. You probably have it.
Getting that Lego DC Supervillains. Am I going to play it? Probably not, but I like the idea of having it there. Uh-oh. What is this? I don't want to buy this. Where's the free version?
It's beautiful, isn't it?
To some.
December 21st.
I have a
That already
question.
happened.
I was created to lock down Cortana, but I don't know why. What did she do that was so wrong?
What did she do, Kevin? What did she do that was so wrong?
Try to kill everyone, remember?
I
She was
understand
running
that,
rampant.
But classified? Because I don't have all the information.
Chief, this is insane. I see banish everywhere. Did you hear me? Everywhere.
What intel did Dr. Halsey give you before your mission?
Halsey only tells people what they need to know.
Fucking Joel in chat be like, oof, you need a 3080 to max out settings in God of War on PC 4K 60. Is that crazy? I feel like that's a extremely pretty game, you know? And 4K 60 is no joke. Ah, I see. There's two options for Mortal Shell.
How close?
What's Mortal Shell, Kevin?
I don't know. It's the free game for this thing. I'm putting
Oh,
it in my
okay.
library though.
Look at that, just staring down the tower, Kevin. There's a UNSC signal coming out of it. Crank that music up, y'all. Woo!
Bonus PlayStation VR games for PlayStation Plus. Are there more? Let's check these out.
Dude, Kevin, let me tell you what. That Oculus Quest VR headset is the freaking coolest, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Does that go wireless or you
completely
have to be wired?
wireless, or you can plug it in to play Rift games? And I have both. Oh my god, Kevin. I'm having so much fun in Skyrim. Beat Saber's dope. I have Super Hot now downloaded. For the price point of that Oculus Quest VR, it's unbelievable. That is wild. I love it. I'm loving it.
Good. I'm very happy you're liking it.
I'm gonna go see a
And then
Lakers
I was
game
wrong.
on. I'm gonna go see a Lakers game on Friday night courtside.
So your headset through the headset.
Yeah. Through your headset. Through the headset. Yeah. that's
How
what
much
I'm
does that cost?
I don't know. We're gonna find out. It'll be my first time ever turning it on. They have a Dua Lipa concert going on Saturday.
I
They
don't know
also
what that
have the Game Awards. You don't know Dua Lipa?
No.
Dua Lupe?
Do a loop it. No,
She's got all the songs that you love, Kevin. She plays all the songs that you're gonna love.
Oh yeah?
Oh, she rocks, bro. She rocks.
Why are there enhanced editions of these games now? I don't understand this.
Just absolutely dominating this fob right now, Kev.
Mike, I
Just so
just
you know.
bought extension. No, what is it? A surge protector that has
Okay.
24 outlets. 22.
Wow, Kevin.
Yeah.
And that doesn't blow up the wall?
No, I did extensive measuring because I bought one a while ago for my setup that I have here. It looks like I'm utilizing all but 5. Instead of having 2 or 3, or having 2 daisy chain, it doesn't matter. Instead of having that, I have just one with 24, and I did a bunch of measuring to see if it was safe, and it was within acceptable limits. I was actually very much below acceptable, like the everything was safe.
37 minutes, 52 seconds, Captain Lasky.
But I'm buying another one now for my personal use.
I imagine that's a question for her, sir.
Fair enough.
Excited about that.
Is the escort fleet in position?
Aye, sir.
Are you using all 22 of them? No.
Acknowledged. Have them set course at full speed.
And all the plugs that are plugged in aren't necessarily on at the same time.
I don't like this waiting. We're sitting ducks out here.
Mike?
Yes, Kevin?
To be 100% honest with you, we have 2 minutes left on the stream.
Is it time to say goodbye?
Yeah, it's only a third filled, or 2/3 filled now.
Okay. Well, Twitch chat, it's up to y'all. If you want to keep it going, we can fill up this bar with your support. If not, we can call it there. We can say, hey, we had a ton of fun. We all got to hang out. We got to play some Halo Infinite campaign together. I showed you the first 2 hours. We just got in to the open world. And, you can go check out the Kinda Funny Games Cast review right now if you'd like. You can go check it out. You can hear our thoughts, me, Paris, Andy, and Tim. And you can go have fun with everybody and enjoy the Halo Infinite campaign.
Thanks for subbing, you furry bastard.
Yes, Kevin.
BJ Bernardo in the chat asks if the length of an extension cord hazard. Not so much the length. It just depends on the wire and what you have going through it. They have numbers on there that matter. So if you really care about it, you can read the extent, like whatever cable you're buying. It'll tell you how much power can go through it. For instance, this 22 plug one can do 18. 75. So 1,875 watts at
Thanks for
15
subbing, you furry bastard.
And I got something called a kilowatt, which tracks how much power is going through it. And I'm only coming in at like 800 at max. So less than half of what it can take. So feel pretty good about that.
Feeling pretty good about that. Well, thank you so much right there to Sooner92X with the tier 1 sub for 1 full year. Cab, PQ with the gifted 2 tier 1 subs. Porpoitus, Shriek? I don't know. There's a lot of letters in that one that's all jammed up together on me. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs as well. Kevin, did we fill it up?
Interesting.
Not yet.
All right, just short then. Well, thank you to everybody out there for your support. I hope you enjoy Halo Infinite campaign. It's Halo Day, so go out there and be great and have fun. It was Mike and Kevin Day. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you back here tomorrow for Mike, Kevin, and Andy playing Hellblade. We'll see you back here. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.